Astra?
Yes, Captain.
Evasive manoeuvres, pattern Alpha.
Executing now.
Retract hard points.
Retracting all weapons.
Engage jump drive.
Engaging jump drive.
Jazz?
Captain,
You sound quite human.
my neural pathways have been intricately compiled and mapped specifically to mimic human behavior. My mind, if you'd like to imagine I have one for just a moment, is capable of dreaming, imagining, much like yours.
Tell me, what is a quasar?
Quasar, an unusually bright object found in the remote areas of the universe. Quasars release incredible amounts of energy and are among the oldest and farthest objects in the known universe. They may be the nuclei of ancient active galaxies.
Minus.
Yes?
Stellar cartography.
Yes, stellar cartography. A place for you to get easily confused.
Target.
Target locked.
50%.
Thrusters 50%.
Doris.
Yes, Captain.
Quote Douglas Adams.
The guide says there is an art to flying, said Ford. Or rather, a knack. The knack lies in learning how to throw yourself at the ground and miss. Douglas Adams, life, the universe and everything.
I'll keep that. Astra, wake up.
Initiating. Astra online.
Briefly tell me about the Vulture.
The core dynamics Vulture is a heavily armed space superiority fighter. Its internal space is given up for more powerful thrusters and weapon systems to make it a dangerous killing machine.
Legend.
Yes?
70%.
Thrusters, 70%.
50%.
Engaging now, 50%.
Quote Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. I can't say that my disability has helped my work, but it has allowed me to concentrate on research without having to lecture or sit on boring committees.
I travel distances your mind will never perceive, depths of space and time unfathomable to you.
Midnight.
Yes, Captain.
Target.
Target locked.
50%.
Okay, 50% engaged.
Explain Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's cat. A hypothetical experiment in which a cat kept in a closed box can be alive and dead at the same time, as long as nobody lifts the lid to take a look.
Astra, wake up.
Initiating. Voice control on.
Stellar cartography.
Displaying map.
Type in the following.
OK.
Papa,
P.
Alpha,
A.
Papa,
P.
Alpha,
A.
India.
I.
Well, good evening everyone, and welcome to the Monday night stream. A little bit different this week, as you can probably see from the intro. We've got a bit of a special event on tonight. The awesome guys at HCS Voice Packs a Mr. Paul Watson and a Mr. Mike, whatever his second name might be. Is it Jenner? Is it Scaglieri? Whatever it is he's got in Skype. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea what his name is. Could be anything. Biscaglia. Yes, are joining me on stream, along with, drum roll please, the fantastic Fireytoad, who will be all, because they're all quite into the, is it actually generous? I can never tell, you have that many names, Mike. It's terrible, it's difficult to work it out. So yeah, all three will be joining us tonight for a bit of a chat, and we'll be discussing some of the new things that are coming from HCS and some of the old things that have come from HCS, because they have done a hell of a lot of awesome work over the last couple of years, providing voice packs and add-ons for us all to enjoy with Elite or with whatever other space simulation games might be out there whose names we can't mention for fear of death. Ah, see, so I shouldn't have mentioned that then. Make biscuits. So there we go. He's a man of many hats and many talents and many beers from when I've saw him. But yes, so what's the plan for so on? Well, as I say, the plan is to bring the guys on about 1:30, and we'll have a bit of a chat with them there once I've got the ins and outs of Skype working, and hopefully we'll be able to get Skype working today. I'm using a different set of headphones than I normally use, because I usually have quite a lot of problems with the audio cutting out on my ordinary headphones. So in the middle of an interview that'd be bad, so I have plugged in a different pair of headphones, but I'm using the same headset microphone than I was before, so I'm hoping that Skype will pick that up. I have changed its settings, and hopefully it'll sort itself out. So I haven't had any questions from anyone to ask at the moment, so no one really has anything to say at the moment. If you have any questions that you want to ask the guys during this interview, then by all means stick them in the chat. I'll try and grab hold of them and copy them out, and I'll ask them as much as I can. Let me just pop out the window from my other computer, and then I can maybe grab them while we, if anything gets asked, then I can maybe grab that as we go. That would work quite well. If Skype gives issues, we can use TeamSpeak. Good point. Yes, I do have your TeamSpeak server logged in, so we'll do that if necessary. But I've got everyone locked into Skype at the moment, so we'll give it a go on Skype, see what happens, and then we'll see where we'll go from there. Fun trying to. Well, we can always maybe try that later on if you like, because if we run out of things to actually talk about, we can possibly go into the game and have a bit of a play around if you like, guys. It's entirely up to you. But yes, so what we're doing with this, we'll have a bit of a chat. Apparently there might be a bit of a giveaway as well, somebody's been telling me. Fireytoad's been bandying about on his stream with all of his denizens that there might be some kind of giveaway, and you know what, he could be right, because the guys at Voice Packs have generously offered to give away a present to you all. I'm not going to say too much more about it because, well, frankly I don't know much more about it. That's all they've really said to me. Organising the damn thing, nobody tells me anything. Typical. Anyway, more wine. Yes, taking a leaf out of Ms. Russell's book, as I've said on chat already, and I am drinking some wine. Only because we dropped the bottle and the lid cracked, so I kind of got left with a bottle, so I'm not much of a wine drinker, so if I do descend into incomprehensibility later on, then by all means tell me in chat and I'll try and reel it back in with some strong coffee or something. So, okay. If everyone's around, I think we're just going to be waiting on Fireytoad for in about 5 minutes or so. So I'm not going to fire the call off until Fireytoad's ready. I'll just send him a quick message. So yes, as I say, if there are any questions, then by all means stick them in chat. Game wise today, I'm going to be playing a bit of the beta again today, because I am still going through some of the ships, and hopefully edit scene. There we go. Oops. Ooh, Skype's firing at me. Right, okay, so we're waiting on Paul making a fridge visit, and then what we'll do is we'll fire up 5 minutes early, and we'll get this road on the show, because I'm far too excited to let it just sit there for another 5 minutes not doing anything. So, as I say, any questions, stick them in chat. If not, don't bother sticking them in chat. Simple as that. So yeah, later on after we finish the chat, we'll hopefully delve into some game if we get a chance. So we'll just wait for Astro Voice to come back. While I'm waiting then, thank you DNA 1000, Super Alexander, and Melon Laurel for following the channel. I appreciate that very much. I know that a couple of you came from Fireytoad's session, from Fireytoad's viewer list earlier on, so thank you very much for that. And I'm also trying to upload some stuff on Twitch at the moment onto YouTube, and it doesn't seem to want to work properly. I've had 2 failures. So is it going to work now? But what can I show you on screen? Not a lot I can really show you on screen either, because I have yeah, I'm currently in the awesome Federal Corvette, and I'm quite enjoying it, to be honest with you. So we'll have a quick look in at the game. So yeah, I'm in the Corvette, as you can see from the little graphic there. Good ship, I quite like it. I think it's going to be a rather nice addition to the game, to be quite honest with you. Ah. Big bar in the way. So yeah, I've been quite enjoying looking at the stuff in beta. I've noticed a couple of issues, I think, with things. I think they've been looked at already. One of them being that there is a bit of a problem with the Mark III Viper missing from the ship list. It seems to have been replaced with the Mark IV. I don't know if that's the way they're going to keep it going. And all of my ships from Jameson Memorial were missing when I logged in, which I just think is a bit nasty, really. So we'll that's it. Paul is now ready, so what I'll do is I shall slip whatever it was I had back on, pop that title screen back on again, and we'll try firing up this bad boy. So fingers crossed, everyone.
Oh, Skype's ringing. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Paul.
Hello.
And Michael, hello. Just waiting on Toadie.
Hello.
We have a Toadie. Awesome.
Hey.
Can everyone hear everyone else?
I hope so. I can hear you.
That's probably the most important thing.
I hear.
Well, yeah.
I hear Paul and I hear Dave, so we're good.
You hear Fireytoad as well, do you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't heard a Paul yet.
Paul?
Yeah, I'm here. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Right, we seem
Yeah.
fine then. Okay,
Hello.
ready to go.
Greetings, Toad. Greetings, Toad.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I only caught a bit of your stream. Selezen was hosting it, and then he switched it off.
Oh, why'd you do that?
I kind of have to do that when I
What a
start my own
nasty
stream,
man.
you see. Because no one knows what I'm talking about, and I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
Nothing new there. Cool, well welcome to my stream, guys. Thank you for popping in.
Is that, mate?
Obviously this has been prompted by HCS Voice Packs and some things that are coming up in the pipeline from them as well, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll have a quick start off by, if you just want to introduce sort of who you are to everyone, in case anyone out there doesn't know who any of you guys are, obviously. So Paul, do you want to kick off?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm Paul Watson. I produce the HCS Voice Packs.
Mike?
I'm Mike Bishelia. I go by Mike Jenner in game. I am the community outreach managery type person. I go out and contact various streamers and clue them into the awesomeness that is HCS Voice Packs. I'm looking for upcoming streamers that are either new or have an established fan base that may use voice attack and don't know about the packs or have questions about them. I go and engage with them and try and get them brought into the project to increase awareness for HCS Voice Packs.
Cool, thanks Mike. Toadie?
I'm a streamer. I'm just awesome.
Yeah, he doesn't need any introduction, does he? I mean, bloody hell.
Well, just about every one of the followers I've got is Tories anyway, so everyone knows who he is.
Aye. And who are you, Selezen?
Me, I'm Selezen.
Yeah.
I'm a streamer and a very avid user of HCS Voicepacks. And various other things. I stream Elite Dangerous as much as I can. I generally don't stream much else because I'm not allowed to play anything else. I don't have enough time, so I've got an RPG to write. I suppose that's my other claim to fame, is I'm the RPG writer who's taken far too long to write his bloody game. Yeah.
You'll get there.
Oh well, eventually. If I stop getting distracted by doing streams and stuff, I'll get there.
Aye, indeed.
Right. Okay, so would any of you like to have a bit of an overview of how HCS started out? Who came up with the idea? What was behind it? I'm going to assume that's going to be Paul.
Well, it's a simple answer again. Really, it's just an overnight happening. Bit like Mike being born. It was completely by accident.
But not quite as regretful.
We were just having fun with it last year, and up it came. Yeah. I don't mean that in a funny way, Mike. We all love you.
Right,
so it seems to have grown from a basic idea to use the Windows built-in voice interaction system to something that's become a bit of a celebrity goalpost thing, to try and get as many celebrities as we possibly can to be interested in this thing, and essentially it's done quite well. Has that kind of idea surprised you, that people have wanted celebrities and that actually celebrities have wanted to actually be part of it?
Oh, and the challenging thing is, first of all, getting people interested in Astra, because she wasn't really a celebrity. What came after that was, well, Astra's okay, but can you get this person? Can you get that person? And Holly from Red Dwarf was mentioned. I thought, well, Astra became successful pretty quickly, so we used that and funded bringing Leo to the table, also known as Norman Lovett and Holly.
Cool. Okay, it's quite difficult to try and follow on from that. You're being quite brief. It's difficult.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Yeah, well, I mean, it's tough, isn't it, when you've got an audience and you're asking us questions, and then we suddenly shut up like that. It's like, all right, well, let's just be a bit more relaxed about it.
Pretend there's nobody there. Pretend we're all naked.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can drink more beer quick.
we don't need them fantasizing now, Dave.
It's me. Yeah, I mean, people like Toad and some of the other streamers, it was obvious to me people were using them, but I only get to see orders coming in for Astra, a couple of other things, and then suddenly there's people streaming it, and then I'm thinking, well, okay, we're on something here. Getting these celebrities to do this works twofold. The first is there's got to be a demand and a fact check for them, of course, and secondly, they've got to want to do it. With something pioneering like this, and new and different, people get to perform on stage with their heroes from classic British sci-fi, and that's really how it's taken off. I mean, people like it.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. It's I've never heard anything but good things about you guys and about the stuff that you've done, and everyone has sort of received every single different voice pack out there as very well. So, well done on that. You seem to have cornered a bit of a niche market there. Have you?
Sorry, just Selezen. Just on that, I mean, the demands come from these people that use it, and the phrase which I didn't coin, which I've been hearing lately, is immersion junkies. So more immersive that you can make any given product game, the better the experience for them. And they embraced this when it came along, and they've supported it, and in fact built these packs really.
Yeah, well, talking about building the packs, then obviously there's a lot of scripting involved with this stuff. I mean, does all the plot lines come to you yourself, or do the actors themselves? Do you kind of tailor a role around an actor's previous experiences, or do you come up with it straight off the top of your head?
Well, in terms of Leo, he came along and just he was contracted to do a whole bunch of stuff, And really, we gave him the script for the ship commands, and we was expecting about 100, comedy phrases from him. And he said, "Well, people normally write for me," and that's when the penny dropped for me that I'd have to put pen to paper and start getting creative. So all of the stuff in the packs is written by me, apart from the Vasco community stuff we included. But essentially, all the packs are written by me. I had to knock that up really quickly, invent Dave the dog, and it was hard, but people are easily pleased around here, and they've given me an easy time with it. So I'm pleased about that. I mean, it's not it's not Roald Dahl what I've written, but it's people like it.
It seems like it's a lot of hints towards like a bigger storyline in the background that could build up, so it's very well done. I just hope you push it somewhere, because it could be quite interesting.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I want to push it into the Elite Dangerous universe, but I want to keep it dynamic enough to move into everywhere else as well.
Yeah, I mean, you've said that the voice packs are compatible with certain other space games as well, who again I'm not going to talk about. Do you do specifically scripted things for those games as well, or do you just keep it generic?
Well, Star Citizen's the other big one.
We said it.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But there are players here and there that play both. I'm one of them. I backed it first. I say I play it. I really don't until they've moved a bit further forward with it. But I knock around in there when there's something new out and just have a look. But it's coming along quite nicely. So yeah, I mean, I'm very impressed. These are both really ambitious games. Yeah, I can't wait to do more for Star Citizen as well.
And to be fair, had I not been keyed into Star Citizen, I probably would not have heard about Elite Dangerous in the first place. And that's actually where I found out about the voice packs. Well, Voice Attack primarily was through Star Citizen. They had a very interesting setup there with using the Microsoft text-to-speech called Anna. And then I got into Elite Dangerous, and I wonder if they have like anything special for Elite Dangerous. And then I saw the HCS Voice Packs, and it blew me away. So that was me signed up right then and there.
Yeah, I agree completely with you, Mike, on that. As soon as I saw Astra and as soon as I saw where it was going, I just thought I've got to have some of this. And yeah, I annoyed the wife by buying more digital stuff that she couldn't understand. So thanks for that.
Well, Toad's now got some insight into what goes on and how these things happened. There's an awful lot of work that goes into the packs, and we've spat out pack after pack after pack inside 10 months. We huge amount of work. Initially that was someone called Fade that helped out, and of course Rager helped out in the early days, just getting us out there and touching base with streamers like Dog and the others. But the work that goes on behind that, Toad's very much a part of that now, and I'm managing to exploit him quite nicely.
Aren't you just, darling?
But Toad, do you want to? I mean, you can speak freely about what you have to do. I mean, it's nuts, isn't it?
It is. It's mad. I mean, having built my own pack with Hazel and Alice and that, I know how hard it is to do these things, and what's gone into the packs. There's so much work that's gone into it, so much time and effort to make them as good as they can be. And working with the packs as I am, it's a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of time and effort to get them to where they are. So, and they're worth it. They are that good.
Definitely worth it. Yeah, definitely good.
It's the attention to detail at the end of the day, because I mean anybody can throw together a pack, and it does take time to get your pack even working right, even if you're just doing it through basic text-to-speech engine. But the amount of work these guys go into with the pre-recorded, when you do it pre-recorded like that and scripted and tie it all together so fluidly, with room to expand, because when you load up even one of the full house profiles, you have almost what's the average pack, Paul? Like 300 megs, 300 to 400 megs worth of audio files, and you're only using maybe 20% of it for the actual pack. So you have all this extra material that you can design your own custom experience to fit your desired level of interaction. You can pull stuff out, you can put new stuff in, it's beyond scope to just put it into words how flexible these packs are.
And don't forget the voice attack keeps on evolving as well.
Yeah.
And every time that evolves, the packs have to change to match it, and vice versa.
Yeah, the vice versa Toady is, well, you heard Gary, it's like each time we have something, each time we do something new, he gets hit with loads of support questions, so it's nice that he's built quite a lot of it around what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, in the earlier versions of Voice Attack, if you wanted to play random files, you had to do it as block conditions, generate a random number. The beta version had an option to play a random sound file or file from a folder, and that's now gone live, so all the packs have been updated to make to take the change. So it's an ongoing process.
Yeah, it seems like it's a very sort of circular process as well, because if Elite Dangerous evolves in some way, and then the packs have to evolve in some way as well to catch up with that. So,
well, Paul's been through that for quite a while, hasn't you?
Yeah, it's just been nuts. I mean, I haven't put it down, but with most of it is trying to find what we should do new, but I've always never had time to do the new things that I want to do. But when I get round to it, I can't believe other people haven't done. Back in January, February, nobody had strung together a get clear from the station and jump, and the little things like that, the simple ones, just taking off from the pad, the stupid little things. But they sort of think, oh well, he'll do it. The voice packs bloke will sort that out. So I have to go on with it.
That is my favorite command, by the way, the get clear and jump.
Yeah, it's handy. Well, they are handy. Yeah, they are handy, and there'll be more stuff like that. I just don't know what else to do right now with it. But I find inspiration from people like Toad. Other people that have got their own sort of voice packs or TTSs. The Derek, the Dalek, and the whole thing. I mean, they're all inspirational, and they all help to build new ideas for me. I sort of think, oh well, okay, I'll press forward with what they're doing. So,
and you get occasional people from the community popping up with little updates, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, there's a guy, Nollywood. I think he's in here somewhere. He's been doing some stuff with Midnight and some other bits and bobs. Rudely, I don't answer him very often when he emails, because I think, well, it's only Nollywood. He'll be around, because he's absolutely everywhere all over my social networks, which is great, and I love that. And it's that sort of thing that where I'm like, well, that's why it's important that they have some input and they can write lines for some of this stuff. Simple stuff they send in, and we put it in the Vasco pack, and it's just great if you've written a line and someone like Brian Blessed reads it out. It's just magic.
And you've got the Astra bit open at the moment, haven't you, on the forums for updates for people to submit?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are frightened to submit. Somebody emailed me, Toad, and it didn't even cross my mind.
Really?
People are frightened to because they know it's going to be in the pack. Somebody I've got in my inbox really overwhelmed by it, so they sent them to me personally. I said, well, why don't you just put them in the forum? It's, well, I wanted to make sure that... I said, well, right, okay. And it got me thinking, people are frightened to put stuff in. Friday night's the best time, when they've had a drink or something.
Don't be frightened to put something in.
So
put it in. If it's good, it'll go in.
You do realise that now everybody's going to get on your back about something now. You'll have work to do until Easter.
That's the plan, is to get people more involved with the Astra pack. She's the flagship. She can have more in it, and it doesn't cost the studio time, because she's a TTS. So it's no secret.
And you can have your own custom responses as well on Astra.
Yep. You can
custom pack.
You can get personal packs. We'll be bundling in the next couple of weeks, so you'll get a lot more value. And there is something else coming. The ship's log, that's in development, and I'm told I'll have a pre-alpha stage look at that tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, that's all. That's a hotkey recorder.
So what's the ship log actually let you do?
Tony's doing the interview for me. I'm just sitting here drinking wine. It's great.
This is good, Dave, isn't it? Well, hang on. Let me just get that question again, Toad, while I sip something.
What's this ship's log about?
Right. Well, I love it at the beginning of Star Trek and during Star Trek when he says Captain's log, and you see it orbiting a planet, and he's going on about what he's seen or what's there, an anomaly. Now I noticed in Elite Dangerous there's places you go to and you think, where was that? Or, oh yeah, where was that binary system? I'd like to go in and use the camera and get some shots of it, or just go back there, show their friends what they're doing. And I thought, if you're using VR, or if you're not using a vocal ship's log where you just say, enter the following into the ship's log. She says recording. You record that particular log, and you can attach a document to that, and then you can catalogue that somewhere else and begin to formulate your own library of or map of where you've been, and in fact some history as well.
Sounds interesting.
It does indeed. So moving slightly on then, there was a bit of a on the old website when I was doing some browsing around all the different HCS and Elite Dangerous Voice Packs websites. Just to advertise, there was a thing on there for paying, I think it was $9.99 for your own custom pack. Is that still the situation as it stands? If you want your own custom information or custom commands put into the Astra pack,
yeah, I mean,
that option.
You can. I think it's between 80 and 120, dependent upon if you have Lord, Lady, Sir, or you're addressed as Commander. You can put your own commander name in there, and we'll adjust the phonetics, make it sound funky, and build the profile so you can just drag all this stuff into the current pack. Because with 40 or 50 addresses to you personally in different ways, you can then just make the pack entirely yours. It's your crew calling you by name, but that's only with Astra.
You're not going to call Paul Darrow or Brian Blessed back in to record a specific pack for Selezen then?
No, it's funny you should say that. I mean, I felt a bit like Willy Wonka. I mentioned this maybe on the other stream. I can't remember that far back, but I call them golden tickets, and it's great to be able to do it. Just to give somebody a personal pack from one of the main stars, and Verity's the latest edition. And she's not going to call us all individually by our names, but if there's one or two people out there that got golden tickets to that. One of them is called Gonzalez. He's a huge fan of the packs, and he's always first at the table with stuff. He's fully supportive of what we do, and I just thought it would be nice to hand him a personal pack. So he's got one directly from Verity, which is great, and I think Kate Russell's got one as well. She gets bloody everything.
She does, yeah.
She deserves it. She works hard.
Yeah, okay. Right, as I say, we'll move slightly on then. Right, one of the main reasons for sort of having this conversation is because you sort of semi-announced during the week a streamer initiative. Do you want to go into some detail about that?
Over to you, Mike.
All right. So I met Paul at Fantasticon, and we were chatting about the packs and stuff, and then I got back and we started chatting about how to get the community more engaged. And I'm in with a good solid bunch of streamers: Mad Dog, Bubble Map Gaming, Kate Russell, Playpy. Don't kill me if I forget you, because
Selezen.
Well, this is the first time I've actually talked to you outside of Fantasticon. But so I said, well, I'm in with this group of people, and we've got a fairly large following, and there's a lot of other people that are streaming, and it's like, why don't we start reaching out and trying to get them involved? And we'll dangle a free carrot in front of them and offer them a pack, and we can get them hooked on it. It's the first taste is free, and then it goes from there. And Paul was like, well, then get on it. And it was like, okay, well, I will. So I started, bouncing around. I spend, I don't know, about 11 hours a day watching other people's streams, and it's not the big name streamers most of the time. So I go around and I watch the Elite Dangerous community hub, and I look at the streamers, and I go out there and I make contact with them, and sometimes they blow me off. Initially, a lot of people were like, who are you and what? No, you're not with them. And it's like, oh, well, I am. Here's the information. Take a look when you get a chance. And sometimes they do hit off on it, and they come in. We've had a couple new streamers pop into our TeamSpeak. They've met the rest of the community. They're really loving the products. They're pushing them out and making awareness out there for them. So the next big part of the initiative on my end is today I actually made first contact with the other Space Games community. We're gonna get them on board as well. And we're really going to try and blow this up and get it out there, because this is, it's above and beyond what anybody else has done for these kind of games. So it's time to put it on the map where it needs to be.
Yeah, Milton Barnes just said in the chat that we as a community sometimes raid the new streamers, and it's a very powerful thing to do. And it is, because I've done it a few times myself. Just go around some of the ones at the bottom end of the list who've got maybe 1 or 2 or maybe even 0 people watching them, and just give them a watch and have a bit of a chat with them, and you find some awesome people. And
that's what I do. I go in there and I sit there and I'll watch them for about half an hour, and then unless they have one of those setups where they get a notification every time somebody new enters the channel, and then if they make contact with me before I make contact with them, then I'll go ahead and run my spiel. But sometimes I'll just sit there and I'll lurk and I'll watch, and I'll see that they're actually, because I target a very specific set of streamers. If you're just sitting there playing the game on or off webcam and chatting about with your mates on TeamSpeak, you're not what I'm looking for. If you're engaging with your viewers and they're asking questions or talking to you, and you're responding to them in a relatively timely fashion, like most of the good streamers do. If you're putting on a good show, you're what I'm looking for. Because for me, as a PvP player in the game, I don't use the packs during combat because it's just quicker to push the button myself. However, when I'm trading, when I'm mining, when I'm exploring, or when I'm just, even if I just got done PvPing and I'm coming into land, I'll have a pack on in the background, and I'll just be like, okay, lower landing gear, stuff like that. So because it's good for immersion, it lets you feel like you're actually the captain of a starship and not just flying a fighter jet in space, to get an audio response to that. So to me, they're entertainment tools. They are fantastic tools for streamers, because you can create entire scripts out of these things, to where you say one thing and you can have all your different...
Even politically incorrect scripts, Mike.
yeah, even politically incorrect. You can... and there's one of those in the works as a bit of a joke. But well, you know about that. That's why I have the unfiltered files of a certain someone.
I don't have any idea about that.
This is why we talked about putting filters on some of the new people's packs, because
to stop people Well, I mean,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you're in a streaming environment as a streamer, for any other terminology, you are an entertainer at that point. And these packs are tools to enhance the quality of your entertainment. Not saying that people need to enhance it, but it's there if they want to. It can only bring more to what they're showing, and it creates a lot of chatter in the chat, because some of the packs say some really off the wall stuff, referencing KSAI. It's really, really neat to watch the player who's streaming interact with a multitude of characters on their ship while interacting with their chat, and it's an awesome tool. So it needs more exposure.
Definitely agree with that wholeheartedly. Toad, anything to add to that?
Not really.
No?
I think I said it all, to be honest.
Well, you use it for Vasco quite a bit, don't you, for your streamers?
Yeah. I mean, I've got Hazen Analyst, which are my own TTSs that I've built, and then I've got Minus, Midnight, and Vasco, who I use quite frequently for various bits and pieces. There's a bit of jazz in it for I Spy. Verity's got a part in it now because she's awesome. So yeah, I do the opposite of things. I take the bits that I like out of the packs and integrate them into my own, rather than just using the individual packs.
And there's some people, Toad, that just hate them. There's some people that just hate the whole idea of it, which...
I just can't comprehend that, Paul.
Well, I sort of do. I mean, some people are just gamers that they just want to play the game and get on with it as quickly and as efficiently as they possibly can in a competitive way.
But it's no need to hate it, though.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah.
But you know what? In that regard, there is one command I frequently use in a PvP situation, and that is targeting your wingman's target.
Aha.
because I PvP in wings, and I honestly don't know the keybind for target wingman target, and I can just say target wingman 1 target, and I'll get an audio response as my target changes, and that is a huge time saver, especially in the heat of a fight, because if one of your wingmen's taking a beating, you need to be able to...
I'm not buying it, Mike. I'm just trying to envisage you being able to say, what is it? Target wingman wing what? How can you do that? I saw you at Fantasticon. I mean...
Because I don't have Kate feeding me wine all day at home.
Don't blame Kate. You're doing quite well yourself.
No, don't blame Kate. Blame Mad Dog.
No, that weekend we determined was a hashtag blame Kate.
Yeah, still hashtag blame Mad Dog.
I'm saying nothing on it. I was there, and I have my opinion on Kate's ability to down wine.
It's inhuman.
It is inhuman.
Maybe Shandy. I don't recall that.
Okay. I've not had any more questions in chat or anything like that at the moment, because these people are just busy arguing amongst themselves. So.
Come on, people, speak up.
Come on, questions, people. We've got 3 people who are really closely involved with HCS Voice Packs on the stream right now, wanting questions from you.
There is a new picture, Dave, I've got on my Facebook page, on the Elite Dangerous Voice Packs Facebook.
Oh, we can't plug that. We can't share that.
We can look at it here. It's only a few of us here. It's all right. It's okay. I mean, it's on the cover of Verity and Midnight. It's not on the cover of the rest of them because we haven't finished those yet. But yeah, there's some new graphics up on Facebook. YouTube's next, and so is everything else by the weekend.
I'm confused now.
Oh, I've just had a question. How long does it take for an actor to be called a pack? On average.
On average, just the commands, if they're really good and professional, 4.5 hours.
There you go.
Yeah, 4.5 hours studio time.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Brian Blessed actually say friendship drive?
I think he does.
Good lord.
Yeah, I think he does. It's under frameshift drive anyway in the pack, but Fade asked that as well, funnily enough. But yeah, and so does Verity. She made a thing of that, as well as some other profane outtakes. I won't go into those, and they'll never be released. But yeah.
No matter how much we pay you, they won't be released.
We've got a few more questions, when you're ready.
Ooh, that's a tough one, Millstone Barnes.
Question for the new community manager, Jenna. You came to Elite from SC. Which is the better community now you've had experience with both?
I can't say that there is a better community, because both communities are very different from one another. You've got a lot of really awesome content creators from both communities. There's a load of awesome streamers and background networks. Like, I know one of the big ones for Star Citizen is the Imperial News Network, the INN. They do an awesome job with community involvement and stuff. And you get a lot of that with Elite Dangerous, like with the huge charity stream we just did, the 72 hours with the Imperial Inquisition. I think Imperial people do things right. That's what I'm starting to see. Doesn't matter what game, the Empire side does it right. But, and like any online gaming community, you have the good and you get the bad, and there's bad eggs and there's naysayers and there's... But at the end of the day, we're all gamers and we just want to have fun, and that's who I associate with. I don't associate myself with the negative Nancys of the communities, because they don't do anything but drag you down. You go and you find some positive people to play the game that you enjoy playing and share your hobby with, and go to meetups and get drunk and play RPGs and card games until stupid o'clock in the morning, and it's good. It's good, clean fun. So each community, they're on the same page as far as I'm concerned. They are what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Verity, what's next? After Verity, Well, I mean, I said the other night we're trying to get the Dalek from the BBC and all the rest of it, but they're keen, is what I can tell you. So we put together a deal for them, but they haven't replied. So we might have to offer them a bit more. And it goes like that in production, and I'm sure people that are in production know that. It's just nuts trying to get a firm agreement. You'll get ignored for a week. I mean, I want to get to an agreement and get that done and out before Christmas if I can. But again, no promises, and we can name drop anybody and say they said no, and no one would be impressed by that, and that's not why we do it. I'm the same as you guys. I've got a project here. It's pretty popular, and whoever wants to do it will do it, given the right figure on the check. So I'm trying to get the Dalek, and then we're trying to get other people as well. I mean, personally, I want to have what's his name, Takai, George Takai. I want loads of people, and we've all got our ideas on who we'd like in our spaceships, but
Mike.
Yeah, that's the one. Very good, Mike. I mean,
I'm a huge old school Trekkie man, so I know them all.
Yeah. So
my!
I've got a couple of questions from my side. Revin asks, how are the packs doing in the USA?
Half of the customers are from the USA, the other half are from Europe. A bigger part of the Europe side of it is coming from the UK, but half of them are from the United States. They're a great bunch of people. They only buy quality stuff as well. They only buy quality stuff.
Yeah, Americans are terrible with that.
And they ask for no guarantees with this either, which is rare. But yeah, they're great customers. Yeah.
What about an outtakes pack? Slim Nasty.
Out of respect for given actors, I'm learning that in the industry you don't share that sort of stuff. Although I'd love to. I do share it with one or two trusted people in the community, but then they're pretty close to what's going on and they understand the industry. So, yeah, but I shouldn't have said that either, really. But there we are.
Oopsie.
No, I'm not giving anybody anything.
Oh, you just had a copy of a clean pack. You haven't had any of the outtakes, Mike. I mean, you're going to be starved of them as well on purpose.
No, because you have to remember, I have the clean pack, which means, and you've seen what I can do with the rehashing your sound files even on the filtered ones. I can make my own outtakes.
Yeah.
So with Elite Dangerous now sort of signing up, allowing you to use Verity as an official voice pack, there was something posted somewhere that you're now sort of partnering with Frontier with these voice packs. Is that true, or is that something that's a bit of hyperbole out there?
Well, I mean, let's wait and see. We've got a 100th newsletter coming out, I think, this week.
It's hard to newsletter Friday.
Something in that. I mean, I'm working very closely with Gary from Voice Attack. Him and myself are really pulling out the stops to make this a much better experience. So that if you get one product, you know, it's a familiar. It's a familiar. I'm trying to search for the word now. To make it easier for consumers, we're going to make it so that you can buy these two products together. You're
going to bundle them together.
Yeah, we're working. Bundle wasn't the word I was looking for. It was actually a really long word, longer than wheelbarrow, in fact. But yeah,
Really?
Bundling works. Yeah, we're really trying to pull out the stops to get that done. So yeah.
Wasn't it something absurd like multi-product integration deal or something like that? I don't know.
That was a complete abortion of the English language. I don't know what that was, but yeah, okay.
Well, it is American. What would you expect?
I didn't say that.
Do voice packs also get space madness with long missions?
Have you ever used Doris? She gets space madness the minute you turn her on.
I was going to say, she starts off space mad.
So is Verity the voice using ED? Yes, it's Verity Croft, Richard. It's it's Jim Croft's wife, Verity. Lovely lady.
Brilliant. She is absolutely brilliant. The easiest one I've worked with by far.
Ooh.
It does look like a brilliant pack. I'm really looking forward to this one. The funny story about that one, as far as I'm concerned, is there was 1 week on my stream where I was spitting nails that there wasn't an official Verity voice pack. I didn't know it was called Verity at that point. And then 2 days after that stream, you announced Verity, and I just thought, they've gone into my head and did everything I wanted to do. Yay! So
Verity
I'm really
was,
looking forward
Verity
to it.
was recorded almost 3 months, maybe 10 or 12 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It was
Yeah.
obviously missed the memo somewhere, because obviously you would have told me you were doing that. But yeah,
Yeah, and you can pre-order Verity now.
sorry.
You can pre-order Verity right now.
You can. If anybody's watching the
also-
screen, then
yeah.
you can see that right on the screen.
You can also pre-order Kate's new pack, which is absolutely brilliant. Do you know what? She really has done a good job with that. And it's all written by her as well. Essentially, she doesn't need any guidance, direction, or anything. I mean, she's a producer, for Christ's sake. So she's done a terrific job with the Kate pack. I highly recommend that one.
Yeah,
I
do
didn't
as
like
well.
Doris, but then I don't like Doris. And it's no secret. I mean, I just, and Fade, he can't bear it because he had to listen to each and everything about 4 times. But I like Doris's humour. But I mean, yeah. But again, the whole thing is one man's poison is another man's cup of tea. I love the Kate pack. I think it's brilliant. And my other favourite is Jazz, but I don't like Leo.
Kate's isn't quite Kate's voice though, is it?
It is absolutely.
It is,
It's
but
just
it's got a
there's-
slight filter on it, hasn't it?
We did need to put a filter on it just because
Yeah.
it protects the actor.
Well, yeah.
At the end of the
Yeah.
day.
It was
Yeah,
more
it's
a
just so
swearing
that
filter
you
than anything
streamers
else.
know that it's Kate instead of the voice pack, and honourably, the people that are working on it that are privy to some of the stuff that I do will honour that as well. In fact, they will.
Grazini's asked an interesting question. Will there ever be a multi-crew voice pack? There already kind of is, isn't there?
There is, but I mean, yeah,
You can
people
build them
are.
yourself, can't you?
Yeah, I'm ignorant of the people that don't actually know how to very quickly do that. You just choose a pack for your voice commands, and it'll be easier now because in the updates there's no more conditions in terms of the random sounds. You can just throw stuff in include stuff from a specific area instead of having to make new conditions. It's much easier. Mad Dog will love that. In fact,
Yes.
I'm sure it will. Yeah, it's so easy to change everything up.
And the other one that people kind of like, GLaDOS. Anytime when?
Well, I've seen that. I mean, what's getting me excited is Ellen McLean, the agent, said, "Yep. If we can get the go-ahead with Valve, we'd love to do it. I mean, it's awesome what we're doing, and yeah, we'd love to do it. Looks brilliant. I mean, they've seen the demos, etc. So, yeah, if Valve come back to us now." I was going to say something else I shouldn't have to follow that, which will have to wait till after the weekend. But HTC Vive is I mean, if you look in the beta menus at the moment, it's changed from Oculus to just HMDs now, which is an acronym for head-mounted displays. For those that don't know, I didn't know. I had to ask. So, and they're Valve, aren't they? So it would be a really nice tie-in if we could get GLaDOS at that, and maybe. Yeah, so I'm just waiting on Valve. If we can get the go-ahead from Valve, then we're good to go, and I'll have that in the studio inside 3 months. But yeah, I'd love to do it.
I think I know somebody who would buy Elite Dangerous and that voice pack just to have GLaDOS as his co-pilot.
I know a bunch
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah,
But, we
big
don't-
fan
I-
of Bioshock when it came out.
I shove bits of info around on here and amongst the streams, and it's a massive community in terms of how many people there are for us. But there's not hundreds of thousands of people watching these streams at any one time. So I don't mind sharing those bits of information here because it's only hearsay that I'm getting someone next. At the moment, we've got nobody next. In real terms, we've got nobody until somebody agrees to do it, and that is that's the real ticket here. But we'll try and get everybody. I want 50 voice packs. I want 50
definitely,
voice packs.
For the
Buy 50
general
voice
internet,
packs.
for the general internet that catches this like out of context later, that's it. You heard it here first. GLaDOS confirmed tomorrow.
Right,
No, we're not getting a Metal Mickey voice pack. Go up.
Kit from Knight Rider would be awesome.
Except the guy's dead.
He's not.
I'm sure the guy did the Knight Rider voice just died. Kit? Sure he died, yeah. Pretty certain. I could be wrong.
I should Google this.
I could be wrong, but I thought he died, which is why it's going to be pretty difficult to get him. But lots of people want people like Picard, Captain Kirk, all those Janeway. They want the Star Trek, captains, don't they?
We're always going to get a no from
William
them
Daniels
unless
is
it's a
still
huge
alive
amount
and
of
well.
money.
Oh, is he? I thought he had died. Oh, well, my bad.
Yeah, those people will do it if if they're paid enough, frankly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's all about the money.
People who are big names at the moment probably aren't going to be that interested in doing it for any less than someone's house. But as you say, I mean, you've kind of made a statement about sort of classic sci-fi actors wanting to be part of it and happy to be part of it if there is some kind of price, even if it's just a bag of chips or something. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places still to plumb for those kind of things, like Knight Rider or Street Hawk or anything obscure like that. I'm sure somebody will pop up for it.
Well, and it's gonna gain ground next year, I think. All of this with VR being retail, and I think it'll gain some more ground. Well, I hope so, because the better this does. Sorry, Toad. The better this does, the easier it will be for us to get new raw talent.
That's the thing. The more actors you get in, the easier it should be to get newer actors.
Exactly. Yeah.
The
bigger it gets, the easier it'll be.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, it's free exposure, or practically free exposure.
Mad Dog, no, mate. Just no, dude. Can we get a Jim Bowen pack? Look what you would have jumped.
Why have I got to hand in my geek card, Mad Dog?
Oh, dear.
What have I said wrong now? Oh, because I said Bioshock when I meant System Shock. Yes, I did. I made a faux pas when you were talking about GLaDOS. I said Bioshock and I meant System Shock.
Well, Nollywood's just dug himself a huge hole. He said he's working on multi-crew mode for random switching based on modes, etc. I mean, I would wait until the updates are out, which will make that a far easier task. With the packs, I'd certainly wait for that. But anything you do is great. We're going to have an area for profiles which we'll monitor. We'll actually check them out first to make sure there's nothing in there that is a command for hurling your PC out of the window to oncoming traffic. But we will have a download area where people can share decent profiles, and the best of the best ones we'll start including in the packs when we put them out as well.
That's a great idea.
Because that's the good thing about the voice attack is that you can make a profile and export that profile out as an individual section, and then someone else can import it into their system. As long as they've got the right WAV files, it'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to get Gary to work on a share profile thing rather than export. That'd be quite nice. Yeah, make it easier.
Yeah, because there are some functions which don't work very well between profiles. When you remove them, they break. Things like using the execute command. It's a pain in the bum, but I'm sure.
Well, for our purposes in the development side of it, where we're putting the stuff together, because we have to work on. Well, I think it's almost a count of almost 80 profiles at any one time when we do an update, and it's nuts. For our purposes, he is working on something to help us with deving that, and I'm sure from that will be born something that people will get on with much better.
Sounds good.
Definitely does. Right. One question I've got is obviously you've broken the mold. You've set the paradigm now. You've set the precedent now with having a Kate voice pack. So when do we get the Fireytoad pack, the Mad Dog pack, the Karash pack?
Never.
I've been talking to Paul about this because, no joke, I have gotten since I started doing this whole streamer outreach thing, I've gotten a lot of requests for a pack of me screaming profanities at various pilots that are interested in the voice packs. So I'm trying to get Paul to definitely start looking to do maybe a community centric pack, because that way it's all well and good when you're interacting with your favorite actors, but when you're interacting with somebody that you actually do interact with through the chat on streams, that brings you a whole nother level of closeness to that individual that you wouldn't be able to get any other way. I mean, if you love or hate Mad Dog, it would be great to tell him to oi, landing gear, let's go, come on, chop chop. You get the boss Mad Dog around all day, and he'd have to be yes sir. It's really good for people. If people like bubble map gaming who.
I'm only
constantly
guessing
wipe
what's
the
going
windows
on,
down.
Toad.
Oh, he hasn't said anything yet, mate. He hasn't said a single word, not in my channel anyway.
I don't know. I mean, I think voice packs primarily.
Mad Dog just said he'd come to the house for free, Selezen.
I'm just going to say.
As long as I give him doggy biscuits.
About having packs like that. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the small few in this community in terms of how bigger the wider audience is. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing to stop. I mean, I think it would be great fun. But it's something you guys would have to do between yourselves, and you're quite resourceful. I'm sure you could probably build a decent pack between you. I'm definitely sure. I'd help out with it, of course. Yeah, no problems.
The HAL 9000 pack. This Jazzy's kind of HAL 9000, isn't she?
Yes, female version of HAL 9000. She
Yeah,
is awesome. It is my favorite pack.
She's very, very dark, very scary. So if you want anything like HAL, buy Jazz. She's worse.
I thought, going by sort of visual reference, I thought Z was more of a HAL clone.
Nah, he's a Cylon.
Ah.
Well, Cylon-ish.
Play I Spy with Jazz, Selezen, and then come back.
Yeah, no, Hollywood EU. Leo's Dave is actually me. Seeing as my name is actually Dave, it does tend to fit, and it is quite concerning when I run with Leo, and he says, "Dave says you're a knob." It makes me feel quite schizophrenic in a way. The voices in my head are my own, calling myself a knob. Not great. Yeah. Okay. I'm running out of things I can ask at this point in time, so.
Well, I can ask you something. You know how what I'm working on for April time, which is when my accountant will be able to put a clear idea of how much little revenue we have left to share with streamers, because I don't have a figure yet, and frankly the amount of these things cost a fortune, right, to make. They cost an absolute fortune to make, which the community have bought packs and we've reinvested, etc, etc. But we would like to give something back to the streamers with an affiliate scheme, which I won't promise, but I will be looking at come April 2016. So there's some food for thought. But
you here first, guys.
I like to think we're doing enough for the moment, you know, just with giveaways for you and promotions and this sort of thing. But that's going to become there's going to become a point where, you know, specifically, you know, you may want a bit more out of it. So someone asked me, I've had a couple of emails about it. So I thought, well, I'll mention that I'll look at it in April, but I can't before that because I really don't know how much we're making, or well, in fact, or losing between now and then.
I've got a list of things popped up. A David Braben voice pack.
Well, I mean, he'd never agree to that.
Momo said she'd pay out the nose for a Braben pack.
Well, I reckon we'd have to put a price tag on that of around 50,000 each, 50 grand each.
Or Fuzzy David.
We could raise all the money for the other stars if he did it.
What about an Ed Lewis and Zach voice pack? Zach and Ed.
That's a comedy duo more than a voice pack, though, isn't it?
It'll be fun though.
It would be fun, actually. Yeah.
Who coined the phrase? Those two guys from the jungle thing they do at Christmas. What's their name?
What, Ed and Deck?
Yeah. Who coined that for them? So I'm sure somebody said that. Fantasticon. I did hear it when they were calling him Ed and Deck, or was it on? I think no, actually, it was on. It was on one of their YouTube streams. Yeah, I found it amusing. I'm not sure what Ed must have found it amusing because he pointed it out. So,
well, you're getting quite a few people saying ask Braben.
Well, you never know. I mean, I did think about that. You know, just a fleeting thought because he did the bobblehead. But when you see his reaction to having his own bobblehead, oh yeah, what about the bobbleheads? I mean, can you imagine if they just started to make them flashing or something to the voice packs? Oh, it'd just be brilliant.
That'd be bad, wouldn't it?
I would just love it if they made them talk. If they could actually speak the voice pack through the bobblehead.
Yeah, it'd just be something else. That
it would. Yeah.
No,
I do like
the female bobbleheads now, so
yeah. Can you have
a
more than
Braben
one
bobblehead, a Michael Brooks bobblehead,
Yes.
perhaps? A Michael Brooks voice pack as well.
So hang on, you can have 10 on the dashboard, Toby.
Yep.
That's news to me. I never knew
And,
that.
and you'll be able to have all 10 of the same one if you want.
That's just freaky. I could just late night playing that after a couple of glasses of wine. I'd be freaking out.
Oh, there's a good suggestion from Roski. How about asking David Braben just to record a write-on commander?
Well, he's welcome to.
Just ask David to say, could you just say write-on commander? Well, I'll record it.
If you just email davidbrabenleet@frontier.com, I'm sure you can get a response from him about it.
Yeah,
Has anyone here met David Braben? Anyone at the premiere event or anything? I mean, I managed to get in a queue and get an autograph and stuff. Anyone do that here?
Yeah, I managed to get my wristband signed. Just.
Yeah. Oh right. Was that at the premiere?
That was at the premiere. Yeah.
Oh, you was in the same queue as me then.
Yeah.
How bizarre. Yeah. What about you, Toad?
No, I walked past him a few times, but never actually, met him. So.
I met Braben at the Elite Meet in Cologne.
Yeah, nice.
Stop calling it Elite Meet in Cologne. It wasn't Elite Meet in Cologne. Elite Meet is the one that gets held in Britain. It's not held in Cologne.
The ticket said Elite Meet.
There was one in Germany.
Lies. Ed's nicking the Elite Meet name.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
we've got it copyrighted.
Although, even though I didn't meet David, he did come on my stream once.
Did he?
Yeah, for 15 to 20 minutes we had a chat.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'll take that over meeting him.
That's massive, really.
That
puts you even further up in my estimation, Fireytoad. I didn't think it was possible for you to be even further up.
Yeah, he actually popped into the. I made him a mod on the channel and everything, so.
Just a cup of tea.
Yeah. I didn't quite believe it when I saw it. He's like, Jesus, fuck! So, but yeah, he popped in about 15, 20 minutes. We had a little bit of a chat.
Nice one.
Yeah.
I don't play this game nearly often enough to find anybody in there that I know.
I think Mara Jade's killed him in the game. She's actually killed him, out in open, so I'm sure it was Mara's killed him.
I think, to be honest, quite a lot of people have killed him because he pops up now and again and people just seem to target him.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
So the social side of this is starting to build now, isn't it? With I mean, we a bunch of you did the LaveCon, and then the same bunch and maybe more or less did the Fantasticon event as well. And then there's a whole nother 8 or 9 months where there's pretty much nothing in terms of those. It's those 2 events at the moment and nothing more.
No, you've got 3. You've got Elite Meet as well. That's usually March.
That's the Glasgow one, isn't it?
That's Glasgow this year. Yeah, it was Birmingham last year.
It moves
this year, sorry.
around the country, isn't it?
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people saying, well, Glasgow's too far. I mean, they make the Birmingham, they make the Hull, they make the other one, but I've heard people say, well, it's a bit too far, I probably won't do that one.
Well, think how the ones in Scotland feel about the ones that are in Cambridge or in Birmingham.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just saying some people, albeit that was... sorry about this squeaky chair. That was right after the freshness of coming back from Fantasticon with a Mike Jenner hangover. I think that's what they call it.
But there's nothing to stop people organising their own elite meets in their neck of the woods. If you want to do it down the southwest or the northwest or whatever, organise your own elite meets. I'm sure if you talk to Ed and Zach at the Frontier on the forums, they'll help promote it. I'm sure.
Well, put it this way: there's 12 months in the year. We've filled 3 of them already. There's still a decent 9 months left that you can have conventions in.
Plus, which you got EGX and that as well, which happen every year.
I'm only learning about these other conventions more recently. I'm only learning about
all consumer shows rather than conventions. So there's lots of people. It's like a big convention hall where, like Ali Pali or whatever, or the Birmingham NEC. There's lots of game developers up there, and people just walk around and look at this, that, and the other. So
well, you see, there's a bit of a question there as well. I mean, obviously, HCS Voicepacks are obviously growing as a company and as a concept. You've got 2 games covered. You've got a lot of other games that are going to be coming out soon that could use it in theory, like No Man's Sky, for example, or some of the other games that are coming out. These gaming shows, and conventions could be a useful place to push your product forward. Have you considered?
They are, but have you seen the price of a table there?
They're
I mean,
expensive.
I don't
Dave.
want to.
They are expensive, yeah. I am aware they are extremely expensive.
Yeah.
But the exposure we get from one of them, in a sense, if you're going to expand your base, could pay for itself. You never know.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
a
haven't
risk.
had time to think about
It is
it.
a risk.
I haven't even had time to think about it. Well, I've had
The
time to
thing
think
is-
about it, but nothing more.
If you're gonna do that for other games, you've got to have something to put out for those games when you go there.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You've got to have something you could demo,
yeah, that's like yeah. I mean,
and that's where it gets a lot of work.
well, it's organic enough to grow and create interest as is. But yeah, there's going to come a time where I want to push forward with it and just make sure. I mean, but the thing is, if you buy one pack, you should be able to play it on 15
Multiple
different
things.
games. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that might happen in the future. Yeah.
I mean,
But see, that's
I've
the awesome
used
part
other
about it.
games.
That's the awesome part about it. Some places that do things, you got to get different versions of stuff for different things, but these
Yeah.
are all inclusive. Because I noticed there's sound bites in there from MechWarrior Online. Like, does anybody even play that anymore?
Some people still do, yeah.
I
I've
installed
just
it.
kept it in there. I kept it in there from the first month I did it. Somebody asked me for some stuff, and that's what we do. If you ask for something, we'll put it in there. But I've left it in the Astra Pack, but not added it to the script of the others.
But you can. I mean, I've set things up on World of Warships to control the ship and do the guns and everything now.
Mad Dog might stand a chance in that game with that.
Ooh.
Did you watch his spell cascade of his how to sink ships? That was pretty good.
But yeah, you can use it. You can use the packs in other games as is. I mean, you can't use all the commands, but you can use. You can pick and choose bits and pieces to get certain responses if you want.
Somebody took one of our packs a little while ago, and I love it when they get creative with them. But they specifically did it for a complete animation that they're doing on YouTube, which is
right.
licensed or something. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, what the? I've passed the information on to Brian Blessed's agent. They'll deal with it. But it's well outside of the license agreement that we've got in the packs, which is changing. Which will be changing in the coming weeks because people have started to do other stuff with them, and we can't have it. We've really got to make that clear. I mean, it's handy for that sort of thing, and no doubt people have ripped stuff out for their ringtones, but we've got to make sure that exclusively. And there lies the problem: protecting audio. How the hell do you protect that?
Difficult.
It is difficult, and because it's an audio product, the constraints that we put out in the licensing, we're asked by said agents of actors to make sure we're doing the maximum amount possible, and that could mean spending as much as £10,000 per pack just on tracking and tracing individual sound files for protection. And some actors won't agree to do the voice packs unless that's in place.
Shit.
That's a lot of money just to put protection. And look. Most people have downloaded something, whether it's a TV app or something else. We all get it, but you can see why they want to protect it. Audio is the easiest thing to distribute, and we're taking a massive hit on that. There's almost 100,000 users of the voice packs, and we've extrapolated those figures from piracy downloads, which we've recently. I've had that research from the guys that are working on the back end of my shop at the moment. They've made me aware of that, which I really. I'm not surprised about, but I'm a little disappointed given the amount of work that we put into it. So yeah, I mean, software development has an awful lot of work put into it, and Gary's stuff, he's got his protected. So expect to see some protection in the coming weeks.
Cool. Now you mentioned about ringtones. People using like clips of the ringtones. You can buy ringtones,
I
can't
cannot
you?
confirm nor deny that I'm using some voice files as ringtones.
But you can actually buy ringtones, can't you, for some of the packs off the iTunes store? That's right, isn't it?
Norman Lovett's got his own. We've actually put that on in the Apple iStore. I mean, James, my partner, who does a lot of this, the talent scoring and casting with me. He's tied up with Apple. I think he's the only one in the UK that is. He's got an exclusive deal with the App Store. So we've managed to get a couple in there. Yeah.
Norman Lovett on your phone.
Norman Lovett, Brian Blessed. So far, we've put in there.
Oh, you've got Brian as well. There you go.
Brian's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, go get them.
I'm totally not using them as notification tones on my phone.
on it like a kebab on it.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
did that go through?
Yes,
Yeah,
we heard
yeah,
that. Yes.
I mean,
Michael, no thanks to his exclusive preview that he gave me of something secret
you're
at the
an
moment.
uncontrollable bastard.
Yep. But you knew what you were getting into, so it's good. It was actually funny because I had that set as my notification tone, and normally I have my phone silent, so it didn't matter. But I had it on one day, and I was on TeamSpeak talking to the guys, and I got a text message or something, and all of a sudden, my phone, the notification went off, and Bubble goes, Did I just hear Kate say on it like a car bonnet? And it was like, yeah. And then it's like, she's not in the TeamSpeak. It's like, yeah, that's my notification tone. Like, oh my god.
Quickie question.
Targeting.
The ringtones, they're only available in the iTunes store. They're not on Google Play, are they?
No, they're on the Apple iStore only.
Right. Yes, you can only use them on your iPhone.
I don't know. I'll have to ask James a bit more about it. You I've never seen them. But they do belong. They do belong to us primarily. So I'll have to ask. But I've never in fact seen them. I think I'd probably end up buying it. Shouldn't have to. But.
And then we've got another one. What about streamers using the pack sound files for follow alerts? There's never a problem with that, is there? You bought
absolutely
the pack?
not. No, absolutely not. We haven't let. We could start waving our finger and say, well, only if you promote the packs and this, that, or the other, and getting all Big Brother on you and all the rest of it. But we'd sort of expect you to plug us now and again, but nothing more. And we're not going to come checking. But yeah.
As a responsible streamer, I would say that if you're going to use the media, then at least put a link somewhere on your page.
Yeah,
that's one thing we would ask is that you plug us, give us a link, and
maybe a little picky or something.
Yeah. Join Mike's thing.
Post an interview, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I'm sure we can maybe get some stuff knocked up for little banner or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's just stuff we haven't done yet, Toad. But since you mentioned it, well,
the whole
I'm no artist.
The whole community side of this is still relatively new, so we're still getting up to speed on it, but it is making traction already, so that's good. I don't know if you've seen the spreadsheet yet, Toad.
I have seen it, yes.
Yeah, that's was in the first 2 days, so.
It's getting bigger.
Yep.
Well, I think it will be after next weekend, but I'll say no more about that. I've said it.
Oh yeah. I'm going to hate you next week, I think.
I'm looking forward to next weekend. Or something awesome's going to happen by the sound of it.
You have to wait until the newsletter on Friday and find out, Dave.
Oh, it's something to do with the newsletter, is it?
Banners that link through would be awesome. You can set up, as long as you got the image, you can just assign that to link on your Twitch page, as most of us do for various things.
Yeah, on my Facebook page is a brand new image right at the top of my Facebook page, which is an official image now.
Which one's that?
The one at the top of my Facebook page, the profile pic.
Well, what's your Facebook page?
Elite Dangerous Voice Packs with the / in front of it. Yeah.
Go check it out. And you can see the new picture that Paul's talking about.
Oh, I think I see what you mean. The little box.
Yeah, there's some bits on there. I mean, the shop will all be changed as well by Friday, Monday as well, and things are changing for the good. So there's going to be so much happening with the voice packs, but time. We need time. That's all. But we're going to make it a much better experience in the long run. Let's put it that way.
Are you going to do anything with the Elite Dangerous Voice Packs website? So it seems to be different to the HCS one.
Yeah, that's the old site. I mean, what you've got to remember there is when I first started, I shoved up that site and stuck Astra on there and started adding to it. And I was pretty much it's just an old WordPress site and this sort of thing. And here you go. Yeah. So I mean, we'll do something with the domain. But HCS Voicepacks is the main site. Everything that's housed on there in terms of being able to purchase goes straight through to HCS Voicepacks, but we'll do something with the domain for sure.
Cool. Well, it sounds like a lot of exciting stuff's coming up anyway.
Now, I'm sure most people are sick of it in the community because most people have either got the voice pack, heard of them, or hear them every day. But yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't even know about Twitch that play this game.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that by building these bridges between streamers and YouTube and indeed Facebook and all the other social networking gubbins, Twitter, that you guys will get an awful lot more exposure as well. And this game is bringing that, as well as Grand Theft Auto and all the others. I mean, they're all great adverts for you guys, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate the publicity. Right, well that's just over an hour been online now.
Yeah.
Come on, there's got to be more questions.
Come on, guys in the chat, you got any more questions you want to ask?
Seriously, we can't get half of you people to shut up for 5 minutes on TV. And now you're all sitting here like a bunch of mutes. Come
there we
on.
go.
I'm sitting here with 20 odd people on my chat and I don't actually have any questions. That's amazing.
What does HCS stand for? Yeah.
I used to run a small box lugging company down in my village, and it's the village followed by computer services. It's that simple. But
oh right.
I had to put together a company name, just to make stuff official for it. And I just thought, well, I'll just do that. It'll do. Anything will do. I mean, it does. Who cares what it stands for? I mean, I'm sure people will come up with something else. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just something computer services. But yeah, because I'm a box lugger originally. My dream has been to be in production for many years, but yeah, box lugging, just a hard-working, nobody you'd see on Rogue Traders. Don't get excited. It could have got that way if this didn't come along,
Yeah, right, there you go. Any more questions, folks?
Janisky asks, anyone fancy a pint?
Related to the voice packs. Not going down the pub.
Anyone fancy a pint of voice packs?
That is a valid question.
Yeah,
yes, I do fancy a pint, Ginny. So you bringing it to my place, or do I have to come to your place? 'Cause the airfare's probably going to kill you.
I'm having one. I'm having a Peroni out of a really nice wine glass. I know that sounds ridiculous, but yeah, I don't have uncouth pint glasses in my house. I mean, perhaps I'll go round to Mike's. I bet he's going.
I doubt we'll get a Michael Brooks voice pack somehow, Momo.
Rhea has a question for you, Paul.
That's not a question.
Rhea.
Hi, Paul, is not a question.
Yeah, Rhea, that's a statement.
You can put a question mark against it all you like, but it's not a question.
That's an inquisitive statement.
Alright, there's a question from Phoenix now. How many of us are using the voice packs right now? I mean, I'll go with the legit voice packs. How many roughly?
I have at any given time at least 4 running.
I've got 5 that I have that I use.
But you have them all arguing with each other, Toady.
Well, that's only Hayes and Alice who argue.
They talk more than you do sometimes.
Yeah, and gives me a break, doesn't it? But yeah, I've got about 5 of them I use on a regular basis. So.
Well, I've just learned how to switch between them now. After having read some of the documentation, I've actually now set up so I can switch between them.
Yeah, exactly. It's all in there.
Sorry, carry on.
As Paul said, it's going to be a lot easier with the new updates coming.
I must admit, I've been quite surprised lately because I've not been using them to their best ability. I've only been really touching the surface of what these things can actually do.
Yeah.
And this is the next phase of me learning how to switch between them at will, and there's so many different things you can do with them. They are astounding things.
You've got 10 years to mess with it. This game's going to be for 10 years, and I'm sure a lot of us will have VR at some point, or those that want it.
Indeed.
Rhea had a question. What was it?
It was hi, Paul. That was it.
Oh right, okay. Hi.
/ban Rhea Ayatsi.
Yoo-hoo.
Well answered.
It's a wave. It's a polite wave. But she is the best. She's the best pilot out there. Everyone's been saying that she's the best Elite Dangerous pilot. I've been seeing some of those.
Second best.
Well, she's away just to say she's going to die again, so she obviously doesn't think she's that great.
Yeah.
No. She's going to die because she's been busting her ass for the past 3 days with this charity stream. She did a incredible job. Like, just.
All right, and a slight aside then, getting slightly away from HCS. How did that charity stream go, Mike?
That charity stream went amazing. The guys at the Inquisition went above and beyond. They did the whole 72 hours out of their HQ, which was DJ Trusayer's house. They had somebody streaming something at all times for the 72-hour period, and a lot of the other streamers kicked in with picking up content. Like Mad Dog was hosting everybody. I know a couple other people stream. I'm not sure because I wasn't following Toad too close. I know Kate participated in some of them. I think I did like a 30-second stream because I have ADSL internet. But the community really came together for it, and it was really awesome. And the events, for the most part, because it's really hard to organize events for Elite because of the instancing at times. It can be a bit of a cow. But the Hunger Games thing, which was the final event, that was the single most entertaining custom event I have seen in any game environment. They really pulled out all the stops for it. It was super well organized. It was super fun, and I'm not just plugging that because I want it, but it was really, really good. I genuinely felt bad when Mad Dog died.
I'll bet you did, yeah.
Did not genuinely feel a thing when I blew Kate out of the sky. She got salty though.
Oh, did she?
Oh yeah.
A few people have asked, is there a video of that anywhere?
Yeah, they're go look on the Imperial Inquisition guys Twitch feeds, and Reyes got some footage on hers as well. She was one of the camera clippers.
Kate streamed it as well, didn't she?
Yeah, I haven't checked her Twitch because she's not streaming today. I don't know if there's a highlight of it up there.
It'd be the VOD though, wouldn't there, at least?
I'm looking right now. Loaded up.
There's a few places that people can go watch it.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it from a bunch of different perspectives.
Cool.
That way, yeah. So there's a highlight on Kate's. Is it the last one? Don't play an ad. Do not play an ad, Twitch. Come on. Okay, 2.5 hours. Let's see if this is it. Oh, that's a Sidewinder. That wasn't the...
Millstone Barnes just said that Kate streamed. She would get that. We should get that edited to something special. And Mad Dog says there is a VOD, yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it was VOD, yeah. So...
Yeah, it's up there.
Sadly, I have to say that I've not been near the computer the entire weekend. The same reasons I gave in my Elite Encounters update for me not being around is the same reason I'll give for not being there at the charity stuff.
It's all right. I mean, they did a really good job. They raised almost 2,500 Canadian dollars. It was
2,500. That's amazing. Well done.
Yeah, they really did a fantastic job. 10 of 10 would participate again. And the thing was, I wasn't even going to do the Hunger Games thing. I had the title fight with Folsom A for the Galactic Top Gun thing, and I'd just been working on all this stuff for most of the thing, and then DJ was really pestering me to join for the Hunger Games thing, and I was like, fine, let me get one of my other people out there, so I have 2 of my group represented, and we did, and it was so fun. I mean, it lasted a lot longer than we thought it was, and it was really well done.
I'm glad it went well. It was an amazing concept. I mean, obviously I've plugged it as much as I can because I think the idea was brilliant. I think it's the graphics you did for it and the way you've pushed it and the things you've actually done for it have been so diverse and so interesting and so different. And I think, yeah, you deserve to do well, and you have, so well done.
So, what do you say we change up the pace a little bit? I got a couple packs of Jazz to give away.
Ooh.
Well, just before you do that, Nollywood EU has a question.
Oh,
I know there's going to be bundles with VA in some of the packs. Will there ever be an option to buy voice pack bundles without VA included for the people who already have VA or want extra packs?
I assume so.
I think there would have to be. I mean, it would be a little... do you know what Sky TV do? I mean, in the UK, right, we have Sky TV, and you pay through the nose for it for 20 years, like I have, and then they bring out this massive offer for everybody. We'll give you 100 quid's worth of Marks and Spencer's vouchers for this, or we'll knock the... What are you doing for your old customers? And I've never understood that.
They don't. None of these companies do. It's sort of new offers for new customers, but your existing customers have been new for years. You don't get any perks.
But if that's the way they do things, so will I. No, I don't mean that. I will keep that as something. If there's a way we can do it, fine. The biggest difficulty with bundles is each way these things are produced is it's not a company just taking money for each product. It's a company that's paying said actors in a continual manner for each item that's sold. There's royalties and this sort of thing, and the difficulty is when we bundle them, we have a huge accounting task to do, which is all very new to me. So we're trying to set all this up so that first of all we'll get bundling going, and then we'll try and think of ways and means to get that done. But it's a really important point that we look after the people that have looked after the voice packs from the very beginning, and I'm right hot on that. And I hate Sky. I hate them.
What's this? New 3D in voice pack HCS packs. Go mention update. This is an update for the actual packs themselves. The packs get updated semi-regularly as new things happen and new content gets released. So every so often there'll be an update for an Astra pack, or there'll be an update for a Vasco pack or whatever. But you get an email once you.
Yeah, it's really hard. Sorry, Toad. Just on that, before I forget, because my mind is it's sideways. When we do these updates, I used to do them when we first had Astra once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then when I had another pack, it was once every 4 weeks for both of them, and then when I had another pack, it's resourcing the manpower to get these things done, and slowly but surely I've got some helpers on board. Toad's one of them, and Fade, most people have heard of, but Fade's really had a tough task, and I've had to bring in some additional help. Thank you for that, Mr. Toad.
You're welcome, sir.
And frankly, I believe that it should be at the very least once every 6 months, but at the very most 3 times a year, because the updates will surround how often we can get the actors back in. Now, you think if a module comes along, planetary landings like now, and I've just I've got to get the actors back in to do that at huge cost, and then we've got to do the update to nearly 80 profiles. It's a massive task now.
And then of course you get an update to Voice Attack itself with new features. Then the packs have to be updated to reflect those things that you can then do.
That's it. But we're all working together now. Myself and Gary from Voice Attack. We're good. In fact, we're good mates now, and we're doing an awful lot, and I've got another developer who helps out with doing the ship's log. He's just starting to get involved with some of the more technical things that we want to do. So there's lots of really positive stuff coming.
Cool.
And we want the community at the forefront of it.
Indeed we do. Right, the voice packs themselves can't update anything in Elite Dangerous. They are completely separate individual WAV or MP3 files that are an addition to what's already in the game.
Yeah, it's a mod.
Yeah, it's an addition, as you say, a mod. So you're not modifying the actual core game. You're just adding something extra to it's an extra layer to it, like an onion. There you go. Poor analogy, but
but not quite as smelly.
Yeah, exactly. Not quite. Well, I don't know about Vasco.
Norman Lovett's pack might be, but well, it's got a dog, hasn't he, in tow?
Yeah, he has. He's got Dave, hasn't he? Yeah. Off, bark, woof.
And there's actually only about 8 sound effects for that dog. That's something that I want to just perhaps add to, but yeah, I need to do that.
The thing with Elite Dangerous at least that you can turn off a lot of the in-game sound through the options menu on the so it says docking gear down. You can turn it off, for example, but you can't overwrite the individual games because of the way they're packed. The visual audio, you just disable them. Back in the early 90s, you could do that with games, couldn't you? You could just go in.
Yeah.
Nice Sparrow. But yeah. So it would be nice if you could do that, but it would be impossible. So. But if you hang around a little bit, I'll show you in a bit.
Mad Dog's done some work for Sky. Look, they're horrific to work. I wonder if you got a free Sky subscription and stuff out there. I mean, they're pretty tight.
My son-in-law, well, my prospective son-in-law does actually work for Sky, and you do get a free contract.
Yeah,
And you also get discount codes you can give out, but I didn't say that.
So I heard Mike mention something about a giveaway or two. Earlier.
What's this giveaway stuff?
All right, so I've got because I wasn't aware of giveaway. Paul wasn't aware of giveaway. So when you mentioned giveaway, that meant Toad had mentioned a giveaway. So not to be outdone by Toad.
You the one who mentioned it in the first place.
Well,
Yeah.
we had discussed it, but it wasn't confirmed.
There's always giveaways for streamers.
But
for sure.
I am vastly becoming known as the Code Fairy. I'm not sure how to take that yet, but
Take it the way it's meant.
I would say the word code is put in there just as a politeness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. and people wonder why they see the rebuy screen so often. But so, what have you got to give away, Toad?
I know. I thought you was doing the giveaway.
Oh, so I'm the only one with codes. All right.
Yeah, I've got no codes.
Yeah.
All right, I've got 3 copies of Jazz to give
there you
away,
go.
and I don't know how generous am I feeling today, Paul. Should I do the plug that I wasn't going to do?
I will point out at this point in time that if we're going to do the giveaways, are we going to do them on my stream or are we doing them on Toadie's as well?
No, we're doing them on your stream, mate.
Right, so anyone who's in Toadie's stream listening to this, you'll have to come into mine to vote for this.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll really shut the link over for you. So.
What do you think, Paul? Should I give away 1 copy of the product that I'm plugging at the moment?
Which product? Name it, please.
The Kate pack?
No, we can't do that.
Okay, so...
No, we can't. Oh, you mean a Kate pre-order?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Mad
why
Dog,
not?
no,
I mean,
just no, Mad Dog. Just go and wash your face out. Bleach your face.
You know what?
Naughty Dog.
You know what, Mad Dog? I'll talk to you about how we can work out having me at the next venue in a tutu.
Oh, please God,
cut
no.
a deal. We can cut a deal.
That's a done deal.
No.
That's a done deal.
We can cut a deal.
That's a done deal.
I'm not going now. That's it. I'm not going.
Well, we can make one for you too.
One.
We can go and be the Code Fairy's code.
Well, technically, Milestone Barn, Toadie's people have been here all
I'll
night
be
as
the Code
well.
Fairy
They've
and
just
you
been
can be
listening
the
on
Toad
Toadie's
Fairy.
stream.
God.
But yeah. So, alright. So I've got 3 copies of Jazz and 1 copy of Cake.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, guys. That's very generous of you.
But Kate's not out until December, folks.
Correct. Now on that, it is a fantastic pack. It is really good. But if you're in it for immersion, I break down the packs into different categories. You've got things like Astra, and Midnight is very immersive as well. Jazz, and then you have some of the sillier stuff like KSAI. Kate's kind of in between KSAI and Doris, in my opinion, because Doris is in the official fiction. So
yes.
that is Doris. The script for Doris is brilliant. It just is. So if you're looking for immersion, wait till Verity. God, wait till
Verity's awesome.
Yeah, but Kate's pack's probably, as I said earlier, her pack it's unique. It really does
unique.
stand out,
and it's fun.
There is some funny stuff in there. She's still got. I mean, it's quite. All the commands are quite serious, and this is the thing. You can take the commands and have it quite serious, or you can put in the flavour. And what she's got there is a really good mix. It's really well balanced, and don't forget, as I said earlier, she's responsible for that entire pack. She did a really first class job
She
with
did
that.
a bang up job. But I had somebody actually approach me when I went around on the different streams and stuff, and I have the sound files loaded on my phone, so I'll play them through the microphone if I'm on somebody else's TeamSpeak, and they were like, that it doesn't seem very immersive, and it's like, well, these are choice files that I've picked out, but
out of context files aren't immersive.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's hard pressed to find something that's not immersive out of Jazz, though. To be honest.
All right, she'll get down to business then.
Yeah, get
People want some Jazz.
We got 21 viewers, and we've got 4 packs. So that's pretty good odds, people.
Quite a good ratio, yeah. I will admit I am going to be bidding for this myself, if that's okay.
All right.
Why?
Because I'm a
What doesn't
greedy
it? What don't you have, Dave?
I don't have Jazz. I don't have Kate.
But
Well,
Obviously.
you're a
Take-
streamer.
take-
Are you
take-
on?
don't-
Are you
yeah,
on
you're-
Mike's? You on Mike's
You're in
thing?
my database. You just need to send me an email with what you need.
Oh, that's
I told
very
you
kind of you.
this.
I thought it was a one. I thought it was a one-stop shop.
No, it wasn't a one-off. No.
Wow.
If you need something for your show, I've got you covered. That's my job. To get it to you guys. The streamers, we take care of you. There's only certain stuff we can't give you yet due to reasons, but when they're available, you'll be first in line to get them.
I think that's one of those things that the guys listening might need to try and understand. That if you are a streamer, then you are offering a hell of a good deal.
Aye, that is true.
Because you're basically offering access to the packs to use on streams in return for just basically a little bit of voice advertising, a little bit of pushing, a little bit of text somewhere.
You push the
And
product
that is
and
amazing.
we'll take care of you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm a very big stickler on this one, and Paul and I have had this discussion. I have a form that needs filled out. If you're a streamer and you want in on this deal, you fill out the form.
Yeah, fill in the form. Email him. Email Mike. Let him know what you're interested in.
Mike
and
or Toad.
he will sort you out.
Mike or Toad will take care of your codes for you. Any one of
There
them.
you go. Thank
But
you for
you've
the
got to go
follow,
through Mike
guys.
first.
I've not.
Yeah, go for
So-
it.
I've not been
Anything
mentioning
that
these
can be
guys. But
kept straight.
AJ3450, N64 Nester, and Bionic Knight. Thank you for the follows.
What's your email address, Mike, that people can contact you at?
Mike Jenner at the QNN.com. I'll
There you go.
type it to Skype so you can copy paste it if you're giving it away to your
I'll
stream.
stick it on a text file on the stream if you just give me a second.
So if you're interested, contact Mike, and he'll be in touch with you as soon as he can do.
I'm actually
Toad, although
pretty
he
quick
wants to
about
keep
it too.
most of it.
He is. He's
it's-
very quick.
It's usually
That's what she
So
said.
his girlfriend says anyway.
So there's Mike's
You know-
address if you want to get in touch, folks.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
wait,
American
let
after
me
all.
give you the short form for this.
Okay, and this is the link as well for the Google's doc.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the short form for that though, because
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Chops.
Oh, why did they change Google friggin' Docs? What did you do? What did you do, Google?
Oh, just copy and paste it.
Google,
Yeah,
you have
that-
forsaken me.
That Google Docs is for the actual form if people want to fill it out if they're streamers or YouTubers. in the
I'm not
case.
going to
Yes,
put that
I
link on
am-
screen
I am
because it's quite
expanding it
long.
to
What I'm going to do
YouTubers.
is I'm going to Bitly it.
Oh, you're going to
Just
bitlink
give me a
it.
second.
Show
I'll-
off.
I'll Bitly it.
I'll just copy and paste it. I'm lazy.
Yeah, I am starting to expand it to YouTubers as well. My recruitment criteria, because this isn't a fill the form and you're in the program. It's a fill the form and I'll be by your stream to check out that you do meet the criteria that we're looking for specifically. And I'm pretty ninja about it. You won't know I'm there until I make myself aware. But YouTubers, if you are a YouTuber, I will definitely go through your content and see if you have a show type that we could work with on that. But the criteria for that is a little bit stricter due to the fact that you're not dealing with a live audience. So, yeah.
There you go.
But I do go, and I've consumed so much media in the past week. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ray,
There you
I
go.
can make a really rude comment.
Right, so Mike Jenner at theqnn.com and
Yeah.
bit.ly/1plocusmall h. It's on the screen there. Grab it if you want it. But yeah, so as I say, it's a very generous, a very awesome offer by these guys. They're willing to help us streamers push their product, which I think is fair enough. We use it, we plug it, and they continue to bring us great content, often at a cost they maybe can't afford. This is what I'm kind of picking up here. But yes, awesome. I think it's a very, very generous offer from the guys. So, on that awesome note, obviously we're looking at the generosity continues by giving away packs to us for nothing. So what I'm going to do, we'll do this using the normal way that we do giveaways on these things. It's been a while, so forgive me if I'm forgetting slightly. But what I want you to do is enter this text !jazz, and we'll give away a jazz pack. When I say go,
This is on Selezen's stream.
This is on Selezen's stream, not on Fireytoad's stream or anyone else. And you don't have to do the follow if you don't want to do the follow, because I'm doing it for anyone who's actually watching. I don't care if you follow or not. It's awesome that you do, and if you do, that's awesome of you. Thank you very much. But it's not necessary for this, because I'm not weighting it in any kind of way.
Yeah, you still should be following though.
You should, because I'm brilliant. I'm awesome. Yeah, I'm very entertaining. Otherwise, these guys wouldn't have came on. So, go for it, guys. Hang on, I'll put it in chat as well, so you know. Lowercase, not uppercase. All lowercase letters, 2 Z's, J-A-Z-Z. Out of the first 4 people, only 1 person got it right. That was impressive. All lowercase, no capitals.
Jeez.
Jesus, guys, it's not complicated.
Was done earlier.
Calm down, people. It's okay. Like,
obviously, you've gotten too excited, Mike. All the generosity and awesomeness that you're giving out, just no one can cope.
I know. It's,
well, a certain person who streamed earlier today did a giveaway, and their keyword was something close to jazz, but not quite jazz.
That's disgusting.
I think that I think it was for a jazz pack as well, and I think it was one I was giving away, and I believe that individual was Mad Dog, was it not?
Oh, was it really?
/ban.
I know this guy. He's incredibly toxic as far as the community is concerned.
He's a dirty fucker, is what he is. That's what I'm
he is.
Hashtag blame Mad Dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Millstone Barnes, you cannot reapply jazz to Verity.
No. Oh, that's the other thing to bear in mind, folks.
Stop.
If you are
right.
If you are going in for these giveaways for these packs, you will need a copy of Voice Attack as well.
Yes.
Which is not included. So you have to go and buy that from Gary. He's a lovely bloke, and it's only $8, and it's worth it by far. So
it is worth it. It's a small investment for a huge amount of immersiveness in this game.
It's a cup of Starbucks coffee.
You'll be able to buy Voice Attack from the HCS Voicepacks.com website in about a week's time.
That's not today. That doesn't help them today, Paul.
Yeah, I know that, Mike.
We have a winner.
We're talking about today.
It's a plug. It's a plug. All right, it's a plug. Shh, it's a plug. Get on with the script.
We have a winner. We have a winner. Does anybody want to know who the winner is?
Who? Go on. Who's the winner?
It's only Phoenix X82.
Woohoo!
Phoenix 82 F8PH03N1X82. You are the winner of a jazz pack. And I say jazz very carefully.
Yeah.
Well done to you. If you send...
No,
do you want
just type something in the chat. I'll send him. There he is. That's Phoenix X82. Yeah.
Yep. You can
receive whispers.
You can send him a PM through.
Whisper sent.
There you go.
Make sure you can actually receive whispers. Not
there you go. This is the benefit of having the people in the stream who are giving away the prizes, is that you'll get your prize. Sorry, your giveaway gift straight away. No waiting.
Yeah.
How you wait?
That's the one interesting way I do. I think that's why I'm being dubbed a code fairy. When I run the giveaways, I don't pre-drum up the codes for the streamers. I let them know, hey, we got a giveaway. If you want it, let me know to come onto the show, and then I come on and we get it banged out right then and there, just straight away. And because that's really good for audience engagement, because it lets the streamer carry on with their show. They don't have to do a full stop. They run the giveaway in the background, and I take care of the business for them.
So there you have it.
And then sometimes questions come through, because one time somebody didn't know how to set it up, so I sat and chatted with them how to set it up and get the profile working and stuff while in the stream.
Yep. Well, that's customer service.
Yeah.
Do you want to show that one, or do you want to show the one that she actually liked, Paul?
I think the shorter one's probably better. We don't want to take anyone away from the stream. I mean, the shorter one, and then the audio ones. Yeah.
Selezen, I'm going to send you a YouTube link. If you don't mind airing this, we will give away the K pack next.
Is it the thing you showed me before?
It's not the long one. I have a very, very short one.
Right. Okay.
No comment.
It's not the one that made me actually lose my lunch and piss myself the other night, is it?
Not the link. It's the girth, Toad.
It took a moment for that to sink in, didn't it, peeps?
Well, they are on a 30-second delay.
Yeah.
One of
Are
these.
these vids on your YouTube channel, Mike, by the way?
Some of them I do believe are private.
Fair enough.
No, this one's public. Actually, no, the two Kate ones are now public because Kate went and showed it on her stream.
Did
she? Yeah. Paul was like, this needs to be shown to a very limited audience because we can't use some of the assets. And then Kate's like, oh, here, check this video out. Now I've got 119 views.
Well, the music in particular, but it's you know.
There was no music on it.
No, I didn't. I had nothing. You made it. It's on your YouTube channel.
I'm gonna be like, I was forced to do this under duress.
The exploited pharaoh, no doubt.
But yeah, I do, little self plug. I do find making some videos for Elite Dangerous as a hobby. I'm not a streamer. I don't have the internet for it, but I do consider myself a light YouTuber. So if you want to see some interesting, usually PvP centric content, my YouTube channel's full of it.
Yeah, his YouTube channel is full of it, just like he is.
I am very much full of myself, and if anybody else would like to be full of me, they're more than welcome to. So that's a standardized response to that.
Okay, I have that video queued up to play, so we'll do the giveaways. Then we'll do the jazz giveaways, and then as a bit of a preview, we'll do the video, and then we'll do the other giveaway as well.
That works for me. It's your stream, your show.
Right then, giveaway number 2 of 3 then, or 2 of 4 if you like. So jazz number 2. So this time we'll do exclamation mark jazz 2, JAZZ2, all lowercase when I say go, not before, and lowercase, no capitals in it at all. Ampersand, what the fuck am I talking about?
Watch. This is how
far too much fucking wine in me now. Exclamation mark JAZZ2. When you see go in the chat, start typing your shit. Go for it.
If you won the last one, you're not eligible for this one.
Obviously, yeah. You can't have 2 Phoenix. Don't be greedy. She is awesome, but there's only one you can. Yeah.
One jazz is more than enough.
Exactly. You're a bit tired after the first one.
Actually, when you get jazz, you get 2 versions of her.
You do. You get the basic and the full.
Mike, do I have to fill that form in again for a copy of jazz?
No.
Mike, I just found something in the back end of the code system there. What's this? Win a dinner date with Mike Jenner code. What is that?
Ooh, interesting.
Are you exploiting people? What is that?
I'm going through this and I don't see that one here, Paul. I think you may be on the wine a bit. And I wouldn't give away a dinner date for me. That is a paid event. Thank you very much.
No, I'm right with you. Yeah, no, it's in the site.
Here, I forgot. I've lost it. Yeah, okay. That's another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop! Right, we have a winner. He's just followed the channel. He's one of the people I've said hello to. Just Mr. Chops, you are a winner!
Ooh, congratulations!
Congratulations
Speak up.
and celebrations. Definitely too much fucking wine.
Don't start that bloody song. Get enough of that on Dog's channel. Bloody stiff pilchard.
You know what we don't get enough of on everybody's Twitch streams? Take My Breath Away by Berlin.
Oh God, not
That's
you.
because no one can sing it.
No, I don't want it sung. I want the original.
Oh, you want the original? Well,
Whenever it plays, everyone has to be dead silent. No one can talk over it.
Except
Apart from Mad Dog. Because Mad Dog's been given permission to talk over it.
Since when? No one has permission to talk over it.
Yeah, thank you. But you know what? I'd let Dog do it because I don't like blowing Dog up repeatedly.
Since when?
Since
Everybody
I took him
likes
into
blowing
flight
Dog up.
school.
Really?
Yeah, I know. He's my Padawan. Did you not see in his stream today the pro sauce evasion maneuvers he was pulling?
I did.
Yeah,
I thought that was just drunken flying.
No, he learned that flight assist off and wiggle your ass from me.
So you
Really?
taught Mad Dog how to wiggle his arse?
I did.
Oh, really?
And he's
There you
getting
have it, folks. Mad Dog was taught to wiggle his arse by Mike.
That's kind of worrying. I don't. There's pictures in my head that really should not be there now.
Oh yeah, I was cracking the whip.
Really?
He was sweaty and crying, and it was just.
I thought that was just what he did when he was doing the leg humping thing.
Oh!
Yeah, we've got that dog in a similar situation.
Right. Okay.
God.
Jazz giveaway 3 of 3. Let's get this show on the road. Right. If you want to win the third copy of Jazz, the code here is Epic Jazz. So !EPICJAZZ. All lowercase, no capitals at all.
Yeah, the FA off twerk.
Flight assist off twerk.
You know what, Paul? If you get KSI back in the studio, that needs to be a thing.
Oh, God.
FA
Yeah,
off twerk.
No.
Well, did you see Bubbles stream today, Toad?
Working on KSI, aren't you, Toad?
Sorry?
You're working on KSI's pack, aren't you, at the moment?
No, God, no. Dear Lord, no.
You told Fade he can do that one, have you?
Yeah.
See you,
What is
Rika.
Epic Jazz?
Thanks for joining us. Glad you could pop by. Take care. Sleep well.
Jazz is a voice pack from HCS Voice Packs that you can use in Elite Dangerous and other games. Jazz? Hang on, let me turn it back on. Jazz?
I'm gonna play a clip from KSI or KSAI.
What's the time?
The time is 10 past 10.
No. This is what Jazz says. What's the time, Jazz? There you go. Pew time. Not that you lot can hear that.
No, none of us
But you
can
can also
hear
play I Spy with Jess, and she's got other information about the galaxy and whatnot. Jess
Yep.
is quite cool.
One of the custom binds I have set up, since I can't stream, I'll just say it and how it's keyed up. When I have KSAI running is KSAI. Describe my anaconda. Hang on, my volume needs to go up. There we go. So it would be KSAI. Describe my anaconda.
Massive spaceship with a fucking cock flying it. You fucking moron. Get out.
What? He's got that bit right, I suppose.
It was perfect. I saw that in there, and I was like, "Well, that has to be a thing." So it's a thing. I made it a thing.
Dear.
Right, anyway. Jazz
Anyway.
giveaways. If you want some
Yeah.
jazz on your computer all over your screen, then feel free to go.
Oh, Jazz, right. Okay.
Exclamation mark Epic Jazz. EPICJAZZ. Go for it, guys.
Yeah.
Or not. There we go. That took you a while, didn't it? I'll go for 30 seconds.
Boy, look how interactive the stream is now, huh? Where was
great.
this during the Q&A?
They won't ask any fucking questions, but they get a free present. They're in there like
Oh,
a shot,
yeah.
aren't they? Greedy bastards. It's all taken, no give with this lot.
It is, but you know what? That's okay for now. For now.
We'll let them off.
I think you know how we're gonna start doing it. In order to qualify in the future for an entry, you'd have to contribute to the Q&A section.
Exactly. What we haven't told them is the terms and conditions of this giveaway. Is that they have to plug Fireytoad stream, my stream, HCS Voice Packs, Voice Attack, and Elite Dangerous all on the screen at the same time.
There'll be
while
enough left for the stream.
No
That's all
space
that
left
meant.
at all. One little corner.
There'll be adverts all over the screen.
Stop!
Oh, I tell you what I have got coming. I've got for the streamers. I've got some Paul Darrow photos which I forgot to collect from the studio, which was Toad's fault. He was supposed to pick them up and left them there. Remember that?
Good job dropping the ball, Toad.
No, Paul forgot them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I always blame others.
Paul. Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul forgot them. I didn't.
Paul
get them.
deflects.
I'm going to get those late end of this week, so I shall I shall make sure we've got those because they're as agreed with the actors. You were there when we said that they're only for charity. They're never sold.
No, they were given away as charity things.
Well, normally for charity, yeah, but I guess we can give some away. I mean, it's charity
Well, see,
anyway.
the
Isn't
thing
it?
is,
It's charity to them.
Thing is, Paul, I'm doing November this month, so technically all this month I'm doing charity stuff, even though I've not really done any charity
you and
giveaways.
hair-related charity?
I love hair. It's great. You can't beat hair charities.
Well, I've got.
Have you now?
Have anyone got any Tom Baker photos left?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of those. Minus, I've got Leo as well, and some of the others.
Maybe.
I've got a couple of those as well, so I might do over Christmas in one of these streams. You can fight over it. I might do where you get the entire lot of those packs plus the signed photos.
Oh, did you get any of Kate?
Signed photos?
Yeah.
I didn't meet Kate in the studio because she doesn't need any direction, as I said. But she. Well, I'll tell you what we should do. I mean, we're going to do some physical limited edition products at the conventions at Fantasticon and LaveCon, so we'll be helping them to plug for tickets and stuff because we'll be there doing that, and giving out some limited edition stuff, which will all be fully licensed and everything. So, looking forward to that. But we'll be back in the studio with the actors, Toad, and you can sweeten up Tom again. You know, you ignored him last time, didn't you? Eh?
Well, yeah, exactly. And Paul as well. He was a lovely.
Well, I called them Mr. Baker and Mr. Darrow, but I mean, it's like, Tom, you know,
Tom and Paul, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, who's our
Tommy
winner?
Boy and Polly.
No, you don't call them that. It's just Tom and Paul.
You probably would, because you're like, I'm crossing my fingers. You're like this with them now.
Well, I'm not.
I think with Paul Darrow he is. They really did hit it off, them two.
We did actually. Yeah, Paul Darrow's awesome. Tom Baker's lovely. He's crazy as a fruitcake.
That comes across quite a lot, yeah.
He's just like that in real life, but he's lovely. They're both really lovely people, and it was great to meet them both. And sit there and stuff. We talk to them.
I think this is a common thing that people that do get involved with the HCS stuff do tend to be the sort of awesome people, the ones that love this kind of stuff and just are so friendly you can't imagine it.
But enough of that. Who's the winner?
I'm glad someone actually finally asked, because the poor guy is sitting there wondering who's won. And
Mike asked.
Poor old JJ Smashing Pumpkins is completely clueless that he's won.
Oh, congratulations!
JJ.
Well done, JJ.
Congratulations, JJ. You've won a copy of Jazz. Well done.
Speak up.
Yay! So speak up, and Mr. Jenner / Biscalia or Biscuits, whatever you want to call him, we'll send you some information.
Don't do Biscuits. They called me Biscuit in the Navy. And dog, if I ever hear that come out of your mouth, you will never undog in one.
Dog and Biscuits! Dog and Biscuits, there you go! It's
What,
like a team made in heaven.
Shitty Biscuits.
Shitty
He's gonna be
Biscalia.
a real shitty biscuit if I ever hear it.
What's that dog saying?
I think he's just dancing to himself.
No, he said in front of Astro
There you
Voice.
go, JJ.
The rhythm has got him.
Alright. So, I say
so
we.
I
play
will
the
say to
tape trailer.
HCS in general at the moment, if anyone can get any voice actor to say anything about Selezen, I will be a very happy man. And we'll plug your streams and plug your products as much as you want. I will go out to the shops, I will go into the streets, I will go to the beaches, I'll fight them on the beaches, and I will shout your name from the heavens.
I can add you into the apparently soon to be crowdsourced Jenner voice pack, Selezen.
And if it's Brian Blessed, I will kiss each and every one of you.
Brian Blessed signed book left for a Christmas giveaway as well at some point, but the streamers are going to be pissed off because it'll be the only one, and I can't see it being given away. Someone's going to want it, but it's the only one left. I had one for me and one for somebody else, which that person's got it, but the one for me is a bit self-indulgent because I've worked with him and that's enough for me, so we'll be giving that one away at Christmas. I think I promised it for Dogstream, if you remember.
I think you did.
I think I did, yeah. So
I think you did.
Yeah, and I never forget a thing, so that will be on Dogstream over Christmas.
Lovely.
Hopefully we'll give it away and get something back for something. I think, without being flippant, I think the charities, might have to just give it away rather than anything else. I think that might be the plan this Christmas. It's Christmas, we should just give it away.
Aye. Be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
My dog, I'll kiss anyone, but there's only one person in this world who's going to hump my leg, and that's going to be you. I mean, the memories from that last time are just... I get moist just for thinking about it.
I have it on video.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. But yes, that's Paul, that sounds brilliant. I'm
I've
kind
got
of jealous
some,
of my
I've
dog
got
stream
s-
for getting that kind of awesomeness on it.
Well, I mean, I do have one which I'll make a note of now. I have a Drew Wagar. Oh shit!
the
Now
Shade
how
Wolf
embarrassing!
Saga.
Is it Reclamation? It is.
Oh,
Isn't
you
it?
got Elite Reclamation. That's his elite book, and then he's
That's
got the
his-
Shade Wolf Saga, which is his new own sci-fi book.
Yeah. Well, I've got something. I've got a couple of signed books from him, which again I shall give to a streamer to give away. And I paid the authors for these. I wouldn't dream of having them being given, and I paid for them for good reason, so that it's HCS Voicepacks giving something away at Christmas via a streamer. So I'll make sure there's one there for you, Selezen. So you'll have one of those at least.
Thank you.
All right.
Great. Right. Well, okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a quick video before we do the next giveaway.
It should be a cake pack.
Yep, I'm just trying to make sure I've got the right window on.
Now, the code for this is very, very specific.
Target locked.
Skype for you.
Shut up, Dark.
Target locked.
For all
Shut
things
up,
with the cake pack
Dark.
has to be. Well, Toad, have you seen on the storefront how all the cake codes have been so far?
Yes, I have seen how they've all been. Yes, but
I
she
made
will
her
kill
give
you.
away 10 of those.
She will kill you.
She
No,
will,
she-
but fun. Right,
Wait,
guys.
just wait till you see the video, Toad.
I'm going to play
I
the
have
video.
seen
If you
it.
guys shush for long enough. Shh.
Shh.
Here it comes.
I am Kate Russell, gamer and tech reporter from the UK, and now I'm in charge of your ship's systems and controls, which, if you've ever seen my Twitch stream, should make you very nervous indeed.
Kate is here already?
That's affirmative.
I see. Commander will be pleased.
Oops. Trouble on the bridge. Yes, I mean me, not you.
Kate,
Yes, ma'am.
prepare for departure.
On it like a car bonnet.
And there you go.
Aha, we can talk now.
Yes, thank you for that. I think that's going to be an awesome pack because knowing Kate's sense of humour, that could be laugh-tastic. Oops, wait a minute. I'm showing a window I shouldn't be showing there.
Well, we love it here, don't we, Toad? I mean, Kate's pack's been brilliant. Even Fade likes it, and he despised having to rename every file for the Doris. He loved that one. He loved it.
I can understand that and sympathise with him completely.
So I lost how my text.
Oh, I just had someone join my channel called Vasco Diaz.
Rip-off merchant. Right. Okay, so are we going to give away Kate?
Well, not Kate herself. The Kate pack. I mean, I think she might, take umbrage at that, giving away her Kate.
What she doesn't know can't hurt her.
True.
Just when the van arrives to pick her up, then she might object slightly.
Possibly. Just possibly.
Hence the injection. Right, so in order to win Kate, the pack, the voice pack for HCS Voicepacks, all you have to do is type in ! Pancate, Pankate, Pancate, all lowercase, no capital letters. When I type go into the chat. Obviously this will be a pre-order, so you won't get it right away. You'll get it when it comes out because we're not that good for you. Yeah, what Misfits Enterprise has just typed into it, even though he's far too early to type it in. So.
No, I already got it. So.
He's got it.
To type it.
He built it. So when I type in go,
Not
go
yet,
for it, guys.
Millstone. Not yet. Now go. We got 2 people that were too early. I hope they make it.
I'll do 30 seconds again, roughly. Good God, it's actually 20 past 10. We've actually managed to fill 2 hours of this shit.
I know.
Amazing.
Well, you've got 4 people who like talking, so what do you expect?
This is true. This is very true. I'm sorry, I'm going to be controversial here, Fireytoad, but I think a voice... What?
Gary from Voice Attack emailed me 37 minutes ago. Am I too late for Selezen's stream? I might come in and say hi.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Yeah. So I've just quickly messaged him on Skype and said, like, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your ass in here.
Oh,
So
come on.
If he messages back, we'll be geared up for him. That's all.
Sure. Awesome to speak to Gary.
I don't know if he'll come now, but yeah, I wasn't switched on with my email. But then I never am after 7 o'clock until after midnight.
Oh,
Plus
Stephen
one next
Carey
to
didn't make it.
Oh.
Alright, we have a winner. Drum roll, please.
Ooh, big drum roll.
The first official owner of the Kate voice pack, the Kate Russell voice pack of BBC fame and every convention she can get her nose into.
Get on with it!
Is Roski316.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. If you just pop a message into the chat and Michael will grab your name and send you your information about what to do next. Obviously it won't be right away, so when it's released you'll get a code for it.
Which should be December sometime.
Yeah.
Thanks for being confirmed.
Good Christmas present.
Yeah.
A Kate for Christmas. What more could you ask for?
Oh yeah, Astra's Christmas pack will be out again in the coming weeks. Did that last year. It's got some funny stuff in it.
To confirm, that's Roski316?
Roski316. ROSKI316. My dog just stepped into the chat, so.
Code sent out.
Congratulations, guys. All 4 of you lucky winners. You're very lucky winners. You're very welcome, Roski.
You say that now, Roski, but...
Yeah. Well, put it this way. I heard something I shouldn't have heard last week, and yeah, I actually hurt laughing from it. Yeah. It's going to be a great pack. I've not heard any of, most of it, any of it, much of it, but I think it's going to be awesome. And having listened to Kate's streams for the last couple of years, yes, it's going to be fun.
Aye.
So, slot Sidewinder?
It kills Selezen every time.
Just the way she says it, it's just so deadpan.
You haven't noticed some of the other comments she makes in the pack either.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
The innuendos abound.
Just wait until my soundboard's finished.
I'm sure.
Like, put it this way, I was reduced to
Are
tears
you
by.
licensed for a soundboard, Mike? You might find yourself with a lawsuit from Kate.
No, because I asked her if I could use her sound.
Did you ask me?
Mike, was she drunk at the time?
I needed to ask her. She's the one that can sue me.
Me, does he? Eh? He doesn't need to.
No.
Yeah, she told me I can use them for whatever I need to.
Oh God.
Put it this way, if you weren't in the Room 11 club, then I don't think you've got as much permission as you think you might have.
I don't know what that club means.
I do.
Rule 1 of Room 11 club.
Don't know what that means.
Exactly. There you go. Well done. Can't remember what I was saying. That'll be edited out of the YouTube version of this video, by the way. So. I just thought, looking at the screen in front of me right now, this is going to be the most boring YouTube video I've done.
Really?
Yeah.
How can it be boring? You've got us four on it.
Well, I don't mean boring as in sound-wise. I mean actually looking at stuff. As a YouTube video, for stuff to look at, it's going to be shit. Because it's either the main page of that HCS Voicepacks video, or it's this feckin' text. So yeah, this could be a boring video, but a better podcast.
All I've been doing is just flying backwards and forwards in my ship while I've had a load of people sitting there watching and chatting.
That's more than I've been doing. I've just been sitting looking at a blank screen of text. Sitting looking at the menu for Elite.
I will try, Mad Dog. I'll see if those words are in there.
Oh God.
Oh, Toad, you don't know half the sound clips I have from gaming sessions. Oh my God.
I don't think I want to know.
Oh, we've got. Oh.
If anyone can get that reference from Mad Dog there, I'll be quite impressed.
Is that of a film? Sure.
It is, yeah.
Can't remember what. It's a sci-fi film or something. I'm sure.
No, it's not. It's not really sci-fi.
I don't know. I could Google it most probably, but
I'm googling it right now.
Well, I'll tell you, it's Sneakers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, Sneakers. What, the Robert Redford
one? It's my passport. Verify me.
Wasn't it Ben Kingsley? You got the voice off of.
It was Ben Kingsley was in it, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't Ben Kingsley's voice. I think the voice in that for that it was Stephen Tobolowsky's voice.
Right. Okay.
So it was Richard Gere was the was it Richard Gere?
Robert Redford was the
Robert
the
Redford,
lead.
sorry,
Right.
Robert Redford.
Yeah. The team of hackers and whatnot,
Yeah.
security experts.
It's a good film. That did enjoy that.
Yeah, it was a good film. It was.
When I first saw it, I thought it was about trainers, but you know, that's what I got.
Ah, really? Seriously?
Oh dear. Just had Roski 3 minutes. Thank you very much for that, chaps. That code worked a treat. Wow.
Perfect.
Well, Snow Imp's off. Thank you for joining us, Snow Imp. I hope it's been, if not the sort of stream I usually do, I hope you've enjoyed it. If people have liked this sort of thing, I might do interviews and stuff from like more frequently, because I've quite enjoyed this actually, having a bit of a back and forward banter with you guys.
It's fun. It
is fun.
Good. It's something different.
It's definitely different. Definitely different. But I think, you know, obviously a couple of you guys might know that I'm trying to do a kind of streamer initiative thing where I try and collect information about streamers and try and put it in one place and try and get that through. But I think it would be nice to do interviews with streamers as well, just to try and get their information out and get as much publicity for those guys as I can. Not even just the guys that I know well, because obviously, I mean, Fireytoad, Mad Dog, Kate, I know you guys quite well. I've obviously been cross-pollinating my time with your time as well, but maybe some of the other streamers as well that don't get quite as much airtime and quite as much attention on the Frontier site as maybe they should. Guys, I mean, there's one guy I know called K Majer. He's quite a good streamer. I quite enjoy watching
Phoenix,
his stuff.
you did get a code. I sent you a code via Whisper a little while ago.
Who are you talking to there? Sorry,
Phoenix.
Yeah, not everyone can see Whispers depending on what they're using for the chat. If they're using like a different client or something.
Ah, shit.
So like if you use like Chatty or something, then
email Mike at MikeJenner@theqnn.com. He'll reply with your code.
Or you could do it via Twitch PM.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Phoenix a Twitch PM. He was the first winner, right?
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
PH03N1X82.
He was the first winner. So this is why I name everything very specifically. Because I can keep track of what goes where. Message. Jazz discount code.
Yeah, we it looks like we might have missed Gary. I did drop him an email back and sent him a message, but I think he's probably having dinner. He's
fair enough.
I think he's some 8 hours behind, but it is getting late anyway for us guys.
It is.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm doing this really late at night because I'm trying to catch the Americans, American streamers, which is tricky because they start.
Fireytoad, you were a top streamer tonight on Elite Dangerous's community.
I know.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
By a clear 60 viewers.
Ooh. Get me.
Yay!
Yeah, but that's been a fun night. Been fun.
Alright,
Yes,
Phoenix
it has.
has been sent the message.
Cool.
If you don't see it in your inbox, Phoenix, check your other box as well.
Yes, because
Sometimes
Twitch
they
does tend to class everything as spam until you reply to it.
Yeah. I'll just turn the bloody thing off. It's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Texas is 7 hours behind the UK. So.
Is that where Gary is, Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a shame we missed us then. That's
He's a big fan of Toads.
Who isn't?
I learned. Yeah, another one, Toad. He was a big fan of yours. He's been in your stream a few times, has he not?
He's been there once I know of. Where we've had a bit of a chat for a short while. Other than that, I think he's lurked.
I'll let him know. Gary apparently has been lurking in Toad's stream.
Well, no, there's only one time I know he's been in there when we've had a chat. Other than that, I've not noticed him in there. So he's mostly been watching anonymously.
He's not
No,
regular.
but no, it's just fine. You know, the fact that he pops in.
What do you call them? Watchers or something else?
Lurkers.
What's a
If people
lurker?
They just basically
really
they just
just
in the channel. They just watch you. They're called lurkers because they lurk.
Right.
It's an affectionate term.
It sounds salacious and like.
It's affectionate.
Toads, lurkers. Okay, right, noted.
I'm sure Fireytoad's got cream for that anyway, so don't worry about it too much.
I just blame Mad Dog.
Obviously.
Blame Mad Dog for everything. So.
Okay. Well, I think unless we're gonna sort of carry on this for a bit longer, I think we're gonna. That's the end of my stream generally, because I usually try and close down about 10:30.
I'm pretty much jaded and could do with sliding off, but it's been great, and thank you very much for having me.
Thanks, Selezen.
Well, it's been a pleasure, you guys. It's been absolutely awesome having you on. You've been a marvellous bunch of guys, very talkative. You've kept things going and kept it interesting when I've been asleep.
Right, now we know. But no, it's been good.
I shouldn't drink wine this time of night. But so thanks a lot, guys, for popping in. I hope you viewers out there have enjoyed it. I hope you guys on Fireytoad stream have enjoyed listening to this stuff, because I know you're all sitting out there listening with your ear against glasses on the wall. So all the best to the HCS guys. Well done on doing HCS Voice Packs, and all the best luck for the future. And anybody out there who's listening who's a streamer, get in touch with Mike at that email address on screen and fill in his form at that bit.ly address, and you'll get some support from HCS for your stream, which is very, very generous of the guys.
And thank you. I thank you. I thank your viewers as well, and the lurkers out there. I love you all.
Yeah,
they're good. They're a good bunch. It's great. It's a great bunch of people.
So, it is.
We are. I think as a community, as I've said before on numerous occasions, this is one of the best communities I've ever been part of.
Yeah, definitely.
The best by a country mile.
Yeah, definitely. And you guys in chat, you guys watching the stream are pretty much the core of it. Apart from the streamers, obviously, because our streamers are awesome. Yeah, the streamers are brilliant.
Yeah, they really are. I'm jealous that I can't stream. So but there's something in the works on that, anyways. So, but that's secret plan.
You've been a part of quite a lot of different streams, though, Mike. So that's,
I am. I'm usually sticking my nose in everybody else's business, anyways. So now at least I'm doing it for a reason.
Exactly. Great. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to draw to a close there, guys.
Okay.
Thanks again to you viewers for watching. Thanks Fireytoad for popping in. Thanks to Paul Watson for popping through. So I'll give you guys a chance to say bye as I say your name. So thank you, Fireytoad, for popping in.
Thanks, mate. You're welcome. No worries.
Thank you to Paul Watson from HCS Voice Packs.
I think he's already gone.
I think he's gone off.
Is
somewhere.
he gone?
I don't know where he's gone.
God, dear me.
Yeah, he left already. Paul's just like, oh, sweet, I'm clear. I'm out.
Has he gone? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bye, Paul.
Thanks to the dearly departed Paul Watson for going. And thanks to Mike Biscaglia / Jenner for popping in as well.
Yep, anytime. Like, we're here to do this for you guys. So.
Yep. So if I can do this right, I'll try and close the stream down without screwing it up.
Well, I'm staying on streaming for a little bit, but
Yeah. So everybody who's here, who's actually watching me rather than Toady, when I'm finished, hop over to Toady's stream and watch Toady play, because it'll be far more interesting than watching this text. Alright, take care, guys.
Catch you later.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, I'm going to end the call.
Yep, likewise. That was fun. Later.
Laters. If I can get my Skype to pop up.